how many times has Sheridan elected to receive the ball and they take it back for a touchdown and just gets those juices going for the offensive team?
And for the other team, it's a deflation they can't believe.
And we saw that in 2018 with
Yep.
Bighorn too. That Cokeville came in thinking they were just going to be, no one had touched Bighorn all year, but Cokeville thought that they could do it. Obviously, they kicked off. Kate Isley took it back,
and it was a boat race,
and the races were on.
Yeah. But this is the thing too. In high school sports, we see it not only in football but basketball too. You get to the championship, the two best teams are here. We'll just say that it's a good matchup.
10-0 versus 9-1.
But if it starts going bad for somebody, that good team on the other side can get it rolling, and you can get blown out in a hurry. We've seen good basketball teams and good football teams over the years, boys and girls both. They can get rocked, and the game's over. It's like, what happened to our team? It's championship games are way more different than Lovell and Bighorn playing in the regular season. This has and plus everything's on the line today. So settle down early.
Yeah.
Keep the nerves. Turnovers and penalties today, and just see what happens.
You want to try to keep it as close to what you've done all year long, because obviously it's worked to get you here. But the entire playbook is open today. Everything you've worked on since August 15th, when the very first practice took place, till today, everything's available to you.
Look, the playbook's open, and you just, without getting crazy, if you get in that situation where maybe a trick play works or a fake punt or something like that, try that. But a Bighorn today, I love the uniform setup. The gold tops with the white pants.
And the brand new white helmets. They debuted them last week in the semifinals.
Nice.
They look great.
If you look at that from where we are, high above the field, that looks like about the Wyoming Cowboys in about 1996.
It really does.
I love that look
Right.
with the white pants. I really do. And I think that's because I'm old school.
Right.
I like that look. And for Lovell, they look like the Air Force Academy today, blue and white.
Yeah, all white uniforms, blue numbers, and blue helmets with the Bulldog on the side of the helmets.
But isn't it's such a great venue? And I think that that discussion about home field advantage and playing state championships at schools and stuff, I think that probably went away. I just think that if you talk, a lot of us wouldn't mind having this game at Bighorn today, obviously. But I think the experience that it's about the kids is what it's about.
Well,
it's about the kids that are participating, and the University of Wyoming just rolls off the red carpet for them. And I think it's a great experience because 99% of the kids playing are not going to get a chance to ever play in a college stadium after they're done with high school.
Well, the cool thing is that championship. You heard Kirk McLaughlin say it in the pregame that he really feels championship games should be played on a neutral field. And what a better spot there's not a better spot in the state of Wyoming to do it than right here. Even though sometimes the weather can be very, very inconducive, but it's beautiful out there right now. Looks like the wind might be coming in just a little. If you look at the flags on the outside of the stadium, they're blowing a little bit, but the flags that are inside the stadium are just laying against the flagpole.
And that's that the new design of the stadium they did several years ago really cut down. The wind will swirl a little bit, but you don't get those straight line blown across wind. So here we go. Opening kickoff.
Lovell did win the toss. They deferred to the second half, so it will be Bighorn receiving.
Yeah, Dylan Greeno, that's going to be a short kick. They'll come up, and it's a live ball at the 20-yard line. It's going to be picked up by one of the upbacks, and there's not a whole lot there. And I think they'll probably get forward progress near the 20-yard line, don't they?
Yeah, that's Drew Hierman who picked it up. And
it got a great level bounce.
I think they're going to mark.
Wow.
They're going to mark it all the way back at the 17-yard line.
I thought they were going to give them some forward progress. So the Rams will start off 1st and 10 on their own 17. Again, that ball landed at the 20 and just stuck. It didn't go anywhere.
Cooper Garber, he does it all on this offense. He's the quarterback, and he's the leading rusher as well.
So Cooper lines his guys up 1st and 10 for the Rams at their own 17-yard line. First play from scrimmage of the game. And they're going to come out throwing, and they're going to go deep. Got a man out there, underthrown and tipped away.
Oh, boy, right. And they had two receivers wide open down the middle of the field. Dawson Richards had no one within 10 yards of him. But he was going for Stafford along the near sideline.
Just underthrown it. Stafford had a step on his guy, but the ball just a little underthrown, and the defensive back able to get a hand on it, knock it away. But the Rams went for it. Ooh, boy, that was close.
The safety bit on the play action, and Dawson Richards was wide open down the middle of the field.
So 2nd and 10 for the Rams, as Harriman will line up behind Garber. And that will be the give over that right side. Gets hit and dropped. No gain. Maybe a yard, maybe not. So now 3rd and 10 coming for the Rams. I think they maybe give him a little bit.
Yeah, Drew Harriman got maybe a half a yard.
Let's give him a yard. Should we?
We'll give
him a yard. So 3rd and 9 now for the Rams. 4 wides in the set. And here's Garber on 3rd and 9 from the 18. Has time, looks to the outside, runs a fade to Groom, and he's got it for the first down out across the 40-yard line. I think that was Groom, wasn't it?
It was. Dylan Green on Groom with a great over-the-shoulder catch all the way out to the 45.
And it was a great throw by Garber. They'll spot him at the 45-yard line. Great throw. You know, the coverage was really good, too. That wasn't bad coverage.
I think Lovell is susceptible to the pass. They've already brought in an extra safety on defense and taken a linebacker out.
So the Rams hit the big one, 1st and 10 now on their own 45.
That was good for 27 yards.
That was a great throw by Garber that time. He didn't underthrow it at all. And a great grab by Groom. Garber, a little counter play to Harriman for about 3 or 4.
Out to the 44-yard line. We'll call it 2nd down and 6.
Just shy of midfield at the 49. Again, can't tell you enough how great the weather is today here in Laramie. A little on the cool side, but we'll take it. Beautiful sunshine. 2nd and 6 in the 49. Garber to throw. And underneath, the little screen pass. Ball comes out. Incomplete. And it's a good thing. It got stripped. They'll call it incomplete. It was caught. And then the defender stripped it out of there. Incomplete pass. I think it was the right call.
Yeah, Stafford made the catch, but
didn't have it long enough.
Yeah, Ben Nichols was there defensively and just kind of stripped it as the catch was being made.
3rd and 6 now for the Rams at their own 49. Same setup, 3 wides in the set. And Garber going to throw again. And he's flushed out of the pocket to the right. Looking downfield. Now he's in big trouble. Now he'll unload it, and we're going to get a catch, and I think I see a flag or not. And we got a Bighorn player down on the field. They call that a catch or incomplete?
No, it was incomplete. It bounced off his chest, but boy, he got hit
early.
Way before the ball got there.
I was going to say I was looking for a flag because it looked like there was a lot of contact before the ball got there. And now 4th down coming for the Rams. It looks like they'll punt it away. Yeah. That was Garber, took a big hit at the end of the play. And I don't know if he got the wind knocked out of him or not, but he's coming off kind of slow. Yeah, he's thinking about it on the sideline right now.
I think he got hit in the no-no spot.
South of the border?
South of the border.
And here is the punt.
Harriman doing the punting.
Low knuckleball line drive. It'll be taken at the 10-yard line. 1 missed tackle. And is still loose as the return man. And he's going to bring it out across the 35. What a return. Wow. Great run back by Mangus.
2 missed tackles by the Bighorn Rams. Sets Lovell up really nice on their first possession.
We'll keep an eye on that sideline for Garber. Make sure he's all right.
He's in on defense right now.
So he's fine. Right. I think he just got the wind knocked out of him because he did take a big hit at the end of that play. But I was looking for a flag for pass interference. It never came. But there was definitely contact before the ball got to the intended receiver. So 1st and 10 for the Lovell Bulldogs on their own 38. No score on the range scoreboard. 9:51 to play opening quarter. Lovell's first possession. Quarterback is David Crosby. Ben Nichols is their running back. And Mangus in the backfield as well. We'll see him. And the first give is going to go to the right side. And that's going to be Nichols. No, it's not good. Is it?
Yeah, it
was Nichols. And they'll give him the 44-yard line. Gain of about 7. Gain of 6. 2nd and 4 for Lovell. And the Bulldogs ready to go again. Double tight this time with 2 slot receivers to the far side. 2nd and 4. Nichols again, this time running to the left. Breaks out of a hole, then will hit midfield and have a first down.
Just got to midfield. Tackle made out there on defense by Caleb Gibson for the Rams.
So 1st and 10 right at midfield for the Bulldogs.
So each team with an initial first down. Let's see if Bighorn's defense can step up. The offensive line for Lovell, very big, very physical, and they brought in 2 tight ends. They had 7 down linemen on that running play. The way Bighorn likes to play defense is they want their D linemen to really tie up and make, that way the linebackers
get to clean everything up.
Fill, yeah.
Well, you don't want an offensive lineman on your linebackers, that's for sure. And now we're going to get, I think, a delay of game against Lovell. They took a while. They lined up in a, I don't know what, formation's about 90 years old.
Yeah, right.
It's been called lots of different things over the years.
So 1st and 15 now for the Bulldogs.
It's not quite a power eye that you used to see like in the option game, but that's how they lined up. So now it'll cost them 5 on the delay of game. 1st and 15 for Lovell. From their own 45, it's going to be Nichols again over that left side, back to midfield for 5 yards. So back to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, Kevin, for the Bulldogs. It just seems like, again, with running teams like this, down in distance is huge on 3rd down.
Yep,
you got to keep them 3rd and long, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, anything worse than that, if you can.
And they pound the rock right at you.
So the ball again right at midfield for the Bulldogs. No score on the range scoreboard in this 2A state championship game. 8:35 clock running here in the first quarter. Nichols again, this time running right. And a couple of arm tackle attempts. They finally going to wrestle him down inside the Bighorn 45, but 4th down is coming. Or 3rd down, excuse me. 3rd down is coming.
3rd and about 3.
3rd and 3 from the 43-yard line. And the Bulldogs quickly back to the line of scrimmage. I think it's going to be the same play again, don't you? They load up that power set in the backfield on 3rd and 3. Nichols again will have the first down. Boy, he's a load. But like you said, that's a big physical offensive. There's some big dudes up front for Lovell, and he'll have a first down.
Boy, Lovell's. Yeah, they've got some big dudes.
Well, it's the old 3 yards in a cloud of dust, right? And Nichols runs downhill, that's for sure. So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. The ball will be spotted at the Bighorn 30, just outside the Bighorn 37-yard line.
One of those guys, 6'4", 275 on that front line. Nichols
again running to the left. Good hole. He'll have darn near 10 yards. Let's give him 9 on the carry to the Bighorn 29-yard line.
A.J. Moline with the tackle for Bighorn. But they're just running it right at him.
Nothing fancy at all. They're just bringing bodies into the spot and letting Nichols run behind them.
Nichols already has 3 carries for 21 yards. Mangus has 3 carries for 17 yards.
Second and a yard. I formation for the Bulldogs from the Bighorn 29. Crosby's going to roll out to throw. Going to throw on the run. Got a man. It's tipped up and caught. Wow. That was a free ball off the receiver's hands, and he hauls it in.
At about the 10-yard, or excuse me, about the 21-yard line.
That was dangerous. That thing went straight up in the air.
Jaden Snyder with the catch.
Well, good heads-up play by him. But that ball went up in the air. I thought for sure one of the Bighorn Rams were going to have a shot at it, but it came right back into the receiver's hands. 1st and 10 for Lovell now at the Bighorn 21. Again, this drive started after Bighorn was forced to punt.
It was just a gain of 8 yards, and it was a big 8.
From the 21-yard line, it's going to be Mangus's time, running left for about 3 or 4 inside the 20-yard line of the Rams. They'll spot him at, the 17-yard line? Gain of 3, 2nd and 7 coming for Lovell.
This defensive line for Bighorn has got to get more physical. They're just getting pushed back. And
this is what the wearing down process. Yep. You got to be able to get off the field on 3rd down. You just have to, because, boy, if they're going to grind it out all day, it just makes it so tough. Well, they eat up so much clock, too. So 2nd and 7 for Lovell at the Bighorn 17. Mangus again. Actually, this is Nichols getting loose, and it's Mangus again to the 6. And Garber saves a touchdown. That really opened up for him. Garber saved a touchdown. It looked like Mangus was going to score. And Garber was able to drag him down. First and goal for the Bulldogs, just outside the 5-yard line. We'll call it first and goal at the 6 for Lovell. Nothing fancy about this drive.
No, just line it up, smash mouth football.
Had the one pass play, but everything else is just off tackle, basically. First and goal from the 6. I think it's Mangus again to about the 2. And Mangus now going to come off as they switch some personnel here. On second and goal at the 3-yard line of Bighorn.
Joel Padilla will check in at one of the wide receiver spots.
Look for some kind of a reverse maybe here. They want to open it up and run wide. We haven't seen anything wide yet. It's all been inside the tackles. Well, you know what? I guess you're probably not going to change anything, right? Load it up and go.
Hand to Nichols, yeah.
Yep, give it to Nichols over the left side, and he will take it in for the score. And Lovell is on the board first with 4:40 to go in the first quarter. It's the Lovell Bulldogs 6 and Bighorn nothing. Well, there was nothing fancy about that drive. No. Wow.
Like we said, smash mouth football right down the field.
That was a 6-yard run by Nichols.
11 plays, 62 yards for the touchdown.
How many minutes was it?
5 minutes, 11 seconds.
Pretty good drive right there. See, that's the problem with teams that can keep the ball away from you. And now Mangus for the point after. He punts, kicks. And here's the point after a try. It is up. And it is good with 4:40 to play in the opening quarter. It's Lovell 7, Bighorn nothing. You're listening to State Championship Football on 1410 KWY on 106.9 FM.
Loans can help people when they need money. Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union makes loans. So does that mean Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union helps people? You bet it does. That's what it's all about. When you're a credit union member, that means you're also an owner. And practically anyone in the Sheridan area can be a member by becoming a customer. At Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union, located at 141 South Gould, member NCUA, equal housing lender.
This is Dr. Michelle Meehan, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
And welcome back, everybody. Well, Lovell will strike first. An impressive drive. Nichols from 3 yards out gets the score, and 4:40 left in the third. Now, if you're Bighorn, one thing you can't do, don't panic.
Oh, yeah.
You got to make your adjustments defensively and have the offense go back to work.
Well, we saw the passing game looked like it was there in that first drive.
At any time it's shown in that first drive, Shane, that if they can get one hookup, it's going to be a touchdown because, boy, the Bighorn receivers really got open. Another short kick, and this one will be taken on the fly.
Wyatt Brown.
And Brown to the 30, and he's going to be wrapped up and dropped. Nice return out to about the 33-yard line, so decent field position for the Rams to start this drive.
That's a good start. Better than starting at your own 17.
So Garber and the Rams will come back out. Hierman will line up behind Garber in this set. 2 wides to the near side, 1 to the far side. First and 10 for Bighorn. Level 7, Bighorn nothing. 4:33 to play in the opening quarter of this championship game on the range scoreboard. Garber will turn, give it to Hierman, and he'll bring it out across the 35 to the 37-yard line. 4-yard gain on first down. You just can't throw and throw and throw. You got to keep them honest, and then try to get something over the top. Here's 2nd and 6 for the Rams from their own 37. Garber going to keep this time. Going right, in trouble, cuts back, maybe got a yard, that'll be it. Lovell did a nice job forcing him back inside.
Cooper's just got to be aggressive there. He's got to not hesitate and just hit the hole that is there and get whatever they give you, but don't hesitate because the defense had time to recognize that and collapsed on him.
So 3rd and 5 coming now for the Rams from their own 38. where you're getting man coverage all over the place. Garber to throw. Underneath, got a man. It's going to be caught. Penalty flag down. It'll be enough for a first down at the 45, but where that was thrown, let's see. Going to get a hold. So forget about that play. That's going to back him up 10. Somebody got caught with a grab.
First penalty of the ball game.
I think was that Stafford that made the catch?
It was.
That's a biggie, too. Oh, boy. It's going to move the ball all the way back to the 26, and they need the 43 for a first down.
3rd and 17.
Well, get somebody open again, right?
That's right.
So 3rd and 17 from the 26-yard line. Garber to throw. Not much time. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws on the run. It'll be incomplete, and the Rams will punt. There was nobody there. Somebody came off the edge unblocked, and Garber he got flushed. He never had a chance to set his feet and throw it.
He had a man downfield that was open, just couldn't get enough on the pass to get to the receiver.
So Lovell will send a couple of guys back to return. Another good punt will be returnable. Mangus at the 40, 45, 50, and finally driven out of bounds.
Boy, Bighorn is not tackling well at all.
A lot of grabbing so far in this first quarter. 3 minutes. That was a quick possession. 1 minute, 33 seconds off the clock only. And now Lovell will get it on Bighorn's side of the field at the Rams 47.
You know, last week, or in that first ball game of the playoffs against Mountain View kind of ran the ball right down Bighorn's throat, and that's the way it's starting here. They kind of had it figured out last weekend against Lyman, but they've got to get something figured out here.
Well, they just did there on first down. Nichols got the carry, and he went nowhere and is driven back by a whole bunch of gold jerseys.
Cade Baker led the charge there.
Do you think maybe there was some encouragement on the sidelines after that first drive? Because that was gang tackle time right there.
Maybe a half a yard on the play.
That's it. That's the first, almost call it negative play that the Bulldogs have had. But that was gang tackling right there. That was everybody on the running back. So 3rd and 9, we'll call it, for the Bulldogs. Going to run again. And it'll be a nice running play close to a first down inside the Bighorn 40. Nichols on the carry.
And why are they blowing it dead? It's not a first down. Run the clock.
Short of the first down by a yard.
Oh,
so it'll be 3rd down.
They are gonna bring the chains in.
Well, he needed the 37. It might be close enough.
It's close.
It is close enough. I thought it was.
I thought it was a full yard short
I did too.
At first. But
now that I look at it, it's like, okay, I would bring the chains out too. Well, it's a championship game. That's the one thing, and I don't know, you guys officiate football. Don't see a lot of this anymore.
No.
Where they bring the chains out, do you? And he's going to be short. It's not by much.
Yeah, it's going to be
half the length of football, maybe.
3rd down in inches.
We might see the quarterback right here, huh?
Oh, I think you just give it to the big back, don't you?
So 3rd and short inside the Rams 40. And it's the quarterback. Got plenty. So it'll be a first down for Lovell. And he only needed a half a yard, and he got about 4 or 5 to the 32-yard line of the Rams. Well, Lovell's just got it clicking right now. They've got the mo going. Under 2 minutes to go now, the opening quarter on the range scoreboard. 7-0 Lovell, and the Bulldogs on the verge again as Mangus will take it, and it'll be driven out of bounds near the 21-yard line, and that will be enough for a Lovell first down. So 1st and 10 for Lovell at the Bighorn 21.
They were able to get to the edge.
That's one of the first times they've really obviously, Mangus, a little bit more athletic maybe than Nichols is, not as much of a power runner, getting to the outside that time. So first down for Lovell at the Bighorn 20. Minute 40 to go in the first. Boy, the Rams need something good to happen.
Yeah, they got to have a defensive stop here.
A stop, a turnover, something.
Obviously, Lovell's probably in 4-down territory.
Oh, yeah.
They've only attempted one field goal all year, so.
I formation. We're going to get a timeout. Yep, Lovell wants to talk it over. Timeout on the field. 7-0 Lovell on the range scoreboard. You're listening to Championship Football on KWYO and 106.9 FM.
If you have employees coming to stay for an extended time in Sheridan, make them feel at home with a room at the Candlewood Suites. These extended stay rooms feature fully equipped kitchens, including a microwave, full-sized refrigerator, dishwasher, stovetop, even pots and pans, and free guest laundry. Did I mention the outstanding view of the Bighorns? Book your reservation with the Candlewood Suites and relax knowing they'll have more than just a room. They'll feel right at home. Call 307-675-2100.
Hi, this is DJ Dearcorn of First Federal Bank and Trust, and you are listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Well, Lovell scored in their opening possession. They lead 7-0. Bighorn, that big penalty, that holding call really killed the last drive. They had to punt right away. They only ran a minute and a half off the clock. Here come the Bulldogs again, Shane.
Well, in that first opening round ball game against Mountain View, Bighorn did go down 14-0. Then they got it figured out and came back and won that game 28-26. So, we've got a great group of coaches on that Bighorn sideline. They'll get things figured out.
And it's only the first quarter.
Yeah, it's not time to panic.
Not yet. And the give is going to go, and this play is going to be blown dead on the snap.
A little false start.
Yep, somebody moved for Lovell, so that'll back the Bulldogs up 5, back to the 25-yard line. 1st and 15 coming.
Good use of a timeout.
I know, that's what you're thinking. You're the coach. You're like, are you kidding me? We just talked about it in the huddle.
Again, that front line, the D line for Bighorn has got to be more aggressive. They're just getting blown off the ball every snap.
1st and 15 for Lovell now from the Bighorn 25. A minute 36 to go in the first quarter. Mangus again running right. Actually, it's Nichols, and he'll take it to about the 19-yard line, so he gets 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 9, and this is a big defensive play right here for the Rams. You got to get it. They have got to keep them around 3rd and 5 or 6 if they can. Here's 2nd and 9.
I see these Ram D linemen, they're not even getting down in like a 3-point stance, or they're standing up. And they're a full yard off the ball.
The Rams run a switch and somebody jumped offsides.
A full yard. They're lining up a full yard off the ball.
Well, all that does is give the offensive line
room to power. Yeah.
Room to move, and you're given the, I don't know. You're giving that running back an extra head start too. So that cost the Rams 5. Now it's 2nd and 4 for Lovell, just inside the 15-yard line of Bighorn. Under a minute to go in the first. Rams put 9 guys in the box, and Nichols breaks through. He'll have a first down at the 9-yard line. They put 9 men in the box, and they blew that hole wide open.
First and goal for Lovell. Just inside the 10-yard line.
And it's nothing fancy. That offensive line for Lovell is just plowing the road right now for the running backs. And we might be coming up on the final play of the first quarter as we wind down toward a half minute to play in the first. And Lovell, again, grinding out time. The time of possession is going to be crazy. Because Bighorn's second drive was only a minute and a half long. So 1st and goal for Lovell at the Bighorn 9. Going to give it to a slot receiver that came in motion. That was it? Who was that? The tight end? Number 75?
He must have reported eligible because Zane Collins just took that handoff as he came down the line of scrimmage.
Did he line up at a tight end or a tackle?
He must have
been eligible.
He must have been eligible.
And that will do it for the first quarter. After 1 on the range scoreboard in this championship game, it's Lovell 7, Bighorn nothing. You're listening to State Championship Football on KWYO 1410 AM and 106.9 FM.
You know what they say, if you're not first, you're last. For all your plumbing demands, choose A-Plus Plumbers and Appliance Repair. Commercial, residential, new construction, remodel jobs, and all repairs in between. A-Plus Plumbers and Appliance Repair, because they are number 1 in a number 2 business. call 672-9454. That's 672-9454.
This is Troy Baker with Hammer Chevrolet, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Well, welcome back, everybody. We go to the second. Teams switch sides. The Rams will be heading to the south end zone in the second quarter in front of that big screen, and Lovell will have it second and goal from the Bighorn 5. And again, we're just starting the second quarter, and it's only 7-0, but Lovell has dominated the time of possession big time. And here come the Bulldogs.
Yeah, over 8 minutes to the 3:49 for Bighorn in the first quarter.
Run the same play again. This time they ran that pulling tackle. I think the give gate went to Nichols, though. And he'll take it to the 2.
So it's going to be third and goal from the 2.
Well, they got 2 cracks at it. I can't imagine they would kick a field goal if they don't get it here. They'll line up. Nichols again.
He's the lone back this time.
Crosby will send his man in motion. It's going to be Crosby keeping it. The quarterback near the goal line did not get in. 4th and goal from the 1. Well, they're making him work for it.
Yeah, they are. Better penetration that time by the Bighorn D line. Wyatt Brown comes off the bottom of that pile for the Rams.
So they got 4th and goal for Lovell. They'll go for it. I mean, I don't think there's any question in the state championship game. It's 7-0. This would be monumental for Bighorn.
Oh, if they could get a stop here.
Somehow they could get a stop. This would be exactly the emotional lift they need. Otherwise, they're going to have to go back to work, and it can be a long afternoon.
I formation.
Here they come with that power set, and it will be Nichols.
And he didn't get in. No good.
He didn't get in? The official, no signal yet. Lovell
No.
thinks he got in. Officials are saying no. Did the Bighorn Rams get the stop? Yes, they did. First down for Bighorn at their own 1-yard line. We just talked about it. The defense finally got a stop.
That's
huge. Dramatic.
That's 4 cracks basically inside the 3-yard line.
Wow. First and goal from the 5, and they don't get it in. Oh, boy, that's the shot. Now we'll see if Bighorn can take advantage of it. That's the emotional lift this team needed. Wow. Now the Rams will go back to work, pinned up against their own goal line, but they got to stop now. See if they can do something with it. Get out of here, or get out of their own end.
Dawson Richards will be the running back.
So Richards in at the running back spot. 1st and 10 for Bighorn at their own 1-yard line. And flag flies and delay a game. Well, you hit the ball at the 1, so it's only not a real big penalty when you're at the 1-yard line. Just a few inches.
And Bighorn's going to call timeout.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of confusion going on. The Rams will call a timeout. You're listening to Rams football on 1410 KWY on 106.9 FM.
In business, in life, and in community, our values matter.
One of First Federal Bank and Trust core values is honesty and integrity above all else, to do the right things for their staff, customers, and community.
First Federal has been investing in our community for 87 years. We invite you to bank with us and see for yourself the positive impact a local bank makes on our community. First Federal Bank and Trust. Our values drive our business. Online at efirstfederal.bank. Member FDIC.
This is Dr. Dana Leroy with Leroy Family Dental, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, Shane, I think the Rams, they got to do something with this. You get a great stop on 4th and goal, and they've got to be able to make something happen right now.
Well, they've got to get off the shadow of their goal line here. You don't want to give up 2 points as a safety here.
1st and 10 at your own 1. And they're going to throw out of there, going deep for Greeno Groom, and it hits the defender on top of the helmet, incomplete.
You got to make on a pass like that. You've got to make an adjustment and come back to the ball.
And the ball was underthrown. It hit the defender right on top of the helmet, incomplete.
Well, and Jared Mangus is probably their best defender out there on the edge, too. You've got to maybe go away from him.
So 2nd and 10 for the Rams. And Garber brings Hierman in motion. It'll be Garber keeping it. Maybe to the 5 if he got lucky. I think they're going to give him the 5-yard line. Well, now it's 3rd and 5. You get a little room here. Now you're not so nervous standing in the end zone.
Right. Well, Garber, he is the quarterback, but he has the most carries. He's got 130. That's 138th carry of the ball of the year for over 750 yards. So
big stat.
He is their big ball carrier as well as being the quarterback.
So 3rd and 5 for the Rams at their own 5-yard line. Boy, a first down would be really big for them right here. Just keep this thing moving. Still a little confusion in the backfield. What's going on? You got 2 guys in the backfield talking to each other, and Kirk McLaughlin's got to burn another timeout. Yep. We'll keep it here. What in the heck is going on? That's twice now he's had to call timeouts because of the same thing.
They've probably put a couple wrinkles in this week, and maybe they just didn't get communicated correctly coming in.
There were 2 guys in the backfield that were standing to the left of Garber. Hierman was lined up as a running back, and those 2 guys were talking to each other like, you go here, I go there, and then no, it's the other way, and then they had to burn the timeout. Well, when in doubt, you only got 1 left now. So the Rams have burned a couple here. And so it'll be 3rd and 5 for Bighorn. Let's see how they line up. Well, they scrapped that last play because the formation's completely different. Hierman will line up behind Garber. And actually they've moved a couple of guys to the other side now. And they fake the toss, go underneath, and
Richards.
It'll be a first down.
Yep.
That was I like the play call because they faked the pitch to Hierman, and it was Richards who came back underneath, got the handoff, and got the first down out to the 12-yard line. Nice play.
Yeah. Colby Butler's actually in the backfield now, and he doesn't have many carries out of the backfield all year.
Same formation. I don't know what formation we'd call this, but it worked for the first down from the 12-yard line. Hierman gets it this time, and no gain on the play.
Yeah, that was Butler. Colby Butler, number 21.
So no gain on the play. 2nd and 10 coming for Bighorn from their own 12-yard line. Four winds in the set this time for the Rams. On 2nd and 10. Garber straight drop. Throw, set up the screen pass underneath. Get it to Hierman. He's hit immediately. No gain.
Boy, it's going to be a loss. It just took so long to develop.
Yep. I think a gain of a yard maybe to the 13, if that. I think they gave him a yard. 3rd and 9 coming now for Bighorn. Yep, the linebackers were all over that screen pass. So the Rams now face a 3rd and 9 at their own 13. 4 wides in the set, 3 to the near side. And now they'll empty the backfield. Hierman will go in motion to the far side. 5 wides in the set. Garber to throw. Underneath, got a man. It's going to be caught. It's Groom, I think, for a first down. And that's a great throw because he was under a lot of pressure. It'll be a first down across the 20. Oh, it's going to be really close, isn't it? I thought he had enough for it.
About the 22-yard line. Are they going to...
It's close.
First down.
It is. It was really close. I thought he had it initially. That's big right there. That is a big, big play.
Extends the drive, gives you another opportunity, keeps the clock going.
Still got plenty of time left. 7.5 to go first half. Lovell leads 7-0. And a flag flies. Hierman got the carry.
Well, that's going to be an offensive penalty. It's either illegal motion, maybe illegal formation.
He got to the 25-yard line. He picked up 3 yards on the carry. And it will go against the Rams. What was the call? Was it motion? Yeah, false start.
It's a false start, but that should blow the that should kill the play.
So that'll cost the Rams 5. Still first down, 1st and 15 at the 17-yard line for the Rams. Garber to throw again. Looks underneath. Got a man that's going to be caught out there. It's Groom with it. Groom across the field, 30, 35, and driven out of bounds outside the 35. Made a nice run after the catch.
He found an open seam and went around one block, got to the edge, and nice play out over the 35, almost to the 40-yard line.
So they'll spot him out at the 38. Going to say where he stepped out of bounds. First down for Bighorn. They keep the drive going. Now they got a little mo going right now. See if they can just keep moving it down the field. Garber to throw again. Looks to the outside. Can be a short hookup and caught for about a 6-yard gain, 6 or 7-yard gain.
Stafford on the catch.
A gain of 7. Almost 8 yards. We'll give him a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 coming now for the Rams. Hey, go to that short passing game. It's almost like a running game.
Yep.
As we wind down toward the 7-minute mark of the first half. And back to the run. Harriman. And he will be close to a first down. Looks like he got it.
I think he got the first down.
They're going to move the chains.
Hey, that's 4 first downs.
There you go.
You know,
after the defensive stop.
They started out on the 1-yard line, so they're almost
with
midfield.
A penalty.
Yeah, with a penalty.
Again, plenty of time left in the half. That's not an issue. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Garber to throw again. Going to throws outside. This one's going to be behind the receiver, incomplete. Tough catch.
Well,
if he gets a chance at it.
Yeah, a much better throw, and he would have really had positive yardage on that pass play.
Ball just a little bit behind the receiver that time for the Rams, as he was looking for Stafford, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Well, Lovell, if they're scared about getting beat over the top, that's where the short passing game really becomes effective. Then you can take a shot. 3rd and 10. Garber to throw again. Looking. Going to dump it out in the flat. It's going to be caught there. And they're going to get a little bit out to across midfield, it looks like.
And that's going to be Caleb Gibson on the catch. 3rd and about 8 now for the Bighorn Rams.
So 3rd and 8. The thing about it is, Lovell has got kind of dominated play. Now Bighorn's got a good drive going, but it's only 7-0.
Right.
I mean, this is not like. There's a lot of football left.
11 plays and 49 yards in this drive so far for Bighorn.
So 2nd and 8 for the Rams right at midfield. Garber again goes to short passing game. It's going to be caught for about a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, not enough, and it's 4th down. You got to know where the sticks are, don't you?
Do you go or do you punt?
I think they're going to go for it here.
Going to go.
4th and 3.
4th and 3 from the 45-yard line of Lovell. Well, try to get him to jump, too, if you can. Here we go. Big call right here. 4th and 3 for the Rams at the 45. They're going to empty the backfield. Be a good spot maybe for Garber to run. He's going to go back to throw. Look for Herman. He's got it. He'll have the first down at the 39-yard line. Again, short passing game. Tough to cover a guy out of the backfield like that when you got a bigger guy on him.
That's a great call.
That's a linebacker on Herman. And they move the sticks again.
And Lovell wants a timeout.
Yeah, they want to slow this down a little bit, I think.
They need to figure out what the short passing game's doing.
It's eating them alive right now. 5:29 to go in the half. 7-0 Lovell on the range scoreboard. You're listening to Championship Football on KWYO 1410 AM and 106.9 FM.
Shop like you mean it this November at Sheridan Motors. It's our Black Friday sales event all month long. Now's the time to check out Sheridan Motors 2022 and 2023 inventory. Experience the new Ram 1500 and Ram Heavy Duty best-in-class power and comfort. Test drive a new Jeep Grand Cherokee L, Jeep Wrangler, or Jeep Gladiator. Find out about new incentives, including special financing offers and bonus cash for those who qualify. Visit Sheridan Motors at 3270 Wrench Drive today.
This is State Senator Dave Kinski, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back, everybody. Bighorn on the move. 1st and 10 now at the Lovell 39. Again, this drive started inside their own 1-yard line. Empty backfield for Garber. 5 wides in the set. Going to bring a man in motion near side. That's Harriman. Going to come out throwing. Batted down at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. I think he was going for Harriman.
He was right down the seam, and he was open.
One of the defensive linemen got a hand on it and batted it down. 2nd and 10 coming for the Rams. But again, nice for Bighorn. Get something positive going. First few drives, they were close on the opening drive to hitting a couple big ones, but just couldn't quite connect. And now that short passing game really has helped out. Here's 2nd and 10. Going to go back to the run, and there is nothing there. A loss of a yard of the play. There was Zippo there. Harriman had nowhere to go. He was hit immediately.
Yeah, the offensive line really got blown up that time.
3rd and 11 now for Bighorn at the Lovell 40. 5 minutes to play in the half, 7-0 Lovell. Play comes in from the sidelines. Well, they're going to have to burn a timeout here. This is taking forever. Well, we got 10 seconds to snap it. And they will get the playoff. Garber going to throw. Has time. Now he doesn't. He's going to get sacked. Oh, he cocked it once like he wanted to throw it and pulled the ball back down and got tripped up for the sack. And now it's 4th and about 15. They're going to punt. You got to punt here and try to flip the field and bury him as deep as you can.
Yep, you got to try to coffin corner one of these here.
Get in inside the 10 somewhere. Don't give a chance at a return for sure. 4:21 to go in the half. Lovell will get the ball back. As the drive stalled, it was a good drive. It just stalled out on a couple of good defensive plays by Lovell. Here's the punt. As we anticipate, short. It's going to hit and trickle inside the 10, and they will have it at the 7-yard line. That's exactly what the Rams needed right there.
Flip the field.
Try to pin them and make them drive, and they got 4 minutes left of the half. And now that defense, they should be pumped up here a little bit. They got the stop on 4th and goal. And it's only 7-0. 4:03 to play, first half on the range scoreboard. Lovell scored in the first quarter. Looked like they were going to get another one here in the second quarter. The Rams stopped them inside the 1-yard line.
The difference right now, Lovell averaging 5.4 yards a carry, Bighorn 1.9 yards a carry. Look how far off the ball they are.
And the give is going to go to Nichols. He's hit and dropped. He'll lose a yard.
Wow. Kiefer Dunham took off his hockey pads, put on his football pads, and made a play in the backfield.
As he drags down Nichols for a 1-yard loss. And it's 2nd and 11 now for Lovell. Again, at their own 6-yard line.
That's a tough kid. You're playing junior hockey, NA3HL. You come to football practice, go to hockey practice, you play football on Fridays.
The only big difference, you're hitting people. But on the football field, you got to get low.
Right.
In hockey, it's not real low. And it's Nichols again, and they will drop in about the 11-yard line. So we're going to get a third and 7, and that's exactly where you want this club. Exactly where you want them.
3rd and 6, we'll call it.
So they go 3rd and 6 at their own 11-yard line. 3 minutes to play, clock running first half. 7-0 Lovell leads it.
I mean, if you look down the field, the ball is sitting on the 11-yard line. Those D linemen are lining up on the 13. There's a huge neutral zone there. Get up on the ball. They're basically giving up 2 yards.
And it's going to be a throwing play. Crosby rolling right, going to throw. It's going to be caught for a first down out at the 19-yard line.
Blake Wilson with the reception.
So Lovell gives Bighorn a dose of their own medicine with that short passing game, and that will keep their drive alive. 1st and 10 Lovell on their own 19 with 2:40 to go, and the clock stopped as the man got out of bounds. 7-0 Lovell, late first half. Again, they load up everybody in that line of scrimmage. Man, it's Nichols again, straight ahead. And the pile will move to about the 23, 24-yard line.
Just a big old scrum, isn't it? And they'll give him 4 yards on the carry, it looks like.
Gain of 4, 2nd and 6 for Lovell at their own 23. As we approach the 2-minute mark first half. I formation. Toss this time to Nichols. Cut down to the backfield and a big loss.
Great job by Drew Heerman.
Great play all the way back to the 18-yard line. Now it's 3rd and about a dozen. Let's call it 3rd and 11. Big play by Heerman right there. That was a great play. And again, hit him low and dropped him. 3rd and 11. Well, you got to get now. You want your defense off the field. You know, if you can get the ball back, you still got one timeout left. Get the ball back. You got a chance here maybe to do something.
Yeah.
Before the half, but you got to get the stop here first. 3rd and 11 for Lovell back at their 18-yard line. They're going to fake the throw underneath, give it to Nichols, and he will be short of the first down. It looks like by about a yard. And if you're Lovell, you got to punt, don't you? Oh yeah, you got to. That was a good-looking play. They call it a modified Statue of Liberty.
And it's going to be 4th and 1.
You got to punt, I think.
I think Lovell's going to call timeout. Somebody's going to call timeout.
I'm going to take a timeout right here. 1:19 to go. Here's the thing. You're a running team. You're obviously going to need a gigantic play to score. They haven't had a big play yet where I don't think they've had a run over 10 yards, have they?
No.
They haven't shown that they're going to the speed to bust it one, for 60 or 70 yards.
Yeah, Nichols just ran for 9 there.
I think, are we going to, with 1:19 to go, are we going to get a chance to score? Or do we just say, you know what, let's kick it as far as we can, and because Bighorn's only got one timeout left, I think.
Well, the quarterback is not in the game, and they're bringing Mangus.
Yep, Mangus is going to punt, but again.
Yeah, it's only 4th and 1.5, and Nichols is one of the up backs, so they could do a direct snap to him.
Or Mangus can run, too. So look for a fake punt, possibly, but from your own 29. And they will snap it to Mangus, and he will kick it. Low knuckleball, and it'll be Groom from his own 40. Got one block. He's at midfield, and will be chased out of bounds near the 46, 47-yard line.
Hey, good return.
You know what?
It gives you a
shot.
1:10 remaining in the half.
With one timeout left, I believe.
You get a chance.
So now, with good field position, you go to that short passing game, somebody gets loose, you hit one over the top. So the defense for Bighorn gets 2 great stops here late in the half. Now we'll see if the offense can pull off a big one here. Garber to throw. And it's going to be an interception. Drop.
My goodness.
Miscommunication.
That was a pick 6 for sure.
It was a pick 6 for sure, and the man dropped the ball. Miscommunication somehow. The receiver kept running, and Garber threw it right to the defender, and he just dropped the football. He was probably so surprised the ball was coming at him. 2nd and 10.
Oh, he was in the neutral zone, wasn't he?
One of the Lovell tackles came out of his stance, and now Garber ready to take the snap for Bighorn. Heerman will go out of the backfield in motion on 2nd and 10. Going to throw underneath. Dropped. Incomplete.
Back-to-back drops. One by the offense, one by the defense.
So 3rd and 10 now for Bighorn. Well, you know what? Now you probably take a shot here.
Well, you don't want to give it back to him.
No. Well, if you have to punt again, you could bury him again, and they will never. It would be interesting to see what Lovell could do with a minute left on the clock. So here we go. 3rd and 10 for Bighorn at the Lovell 46. Garber back to throw again. Has time, going to go deep. Got a man out there, and he overthrew him. He was open.
He was. Stafford was open. He had a couple steps on the defender.
And the Rams will punt. Well, at least they got, the one thing is they stopped Lovell twice. And they did it with big defensive plays. Coming up at halftime, we'll take a look at first half stats, among other things. And here is the punt. Short punt. That's all you need. No return. Then Lovell will have the ball around their own 22-yard line. So 51 seconds to go in the half. And Lovell will get it back. You only got to stop them a couple of times here. Each team, I think, with one timeout left, that'll be about it. Well, Lovell played it how you should have played it on that last drive on 4th and short. They did punt it away. And here come the Bulldogs back to the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10 from their own 22 with 51 seconds to go in the half, and Lovell leading it 7-0. Power running attack here, and it's going to be Mangus for a first down out across the 30 to about the 33-yard line. But again, the clock will continue to move. They'll move the sticks, set the chains, and then the clock will wind. Now they wind as the ball gets set. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Same formation. And this time it's going to be Mangus going the other way. He's hit by Heerman, and then he'll be dragged forward for about a 5-yard gain.
Yeah, he drug Heerman. And now a timeout taken by Lovell. It says they might have one left after that.
So 31 seconds to play in the half on the range scoreboard. Lovell leads 7-0. The ball will be spotted at the Lovell 33-yard line, or 38-yard line, excuse me, the 38-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6, we'll call it. 2nd and 6. I don't know. This is the bread and butter is the power game. Unless they got a play where they can run some kind of misdirection. But the Rams have done a good job. They got the stop on the goal line, stopped them again. See if they can stop them again here before half. It's only 7-0.
Yep.
And then the Chesapeake game begins at halftime with both teams making adjustments.
Lovell will get the ball to start the second half.
Again, power eye set for the Bulldogs. And they're just going to go reverse. Here it comes. Run a reverse. And not a whole lot of running room there. And there's 25 seconds left on the clock. And it's going to be close to a first down. So the clock will stop with 25 seconds. I would have to think that even if they wanted to try a field goal, Shane, they're going to have to get way down the field. Because their kickoff guy is only kicking it to about the 20.
Yep.
So I don't know what kind of a place kicker they have, but it looks like field goal position. Well, let's see. Here's 1st and 10 now. And it's going to be a flea flicker, toss back to Crosby. Going to chuck one up deep. It's up for grabs, intercepted. And Bighorn will get the first turnover of the game at their own 35-yard line. That was well underthrown.
Yeah, Greeno Groom just, he plays center and right field for the Troopers. It's like that's where he was. He just picked it off.
Well, if we were out goose hunting and that was a goose, we could have all unloaded on it. It would have hung forever. So Bighorn will come out. 17 seconds left in the half as they tried a reverse and a flea flicker pass where they flipped the ball back to the quarterback. And let's see what Bighorn does here. Garber to throw. He's going to throw one deep, and it's going to be overthrown. And he had to get rid of it in a hurry. He had a man right in his face. He was looking for Greeno Groom. Hey, state championship 3-0 tomorrow. Chuck and Duck, baby. Right here with 11 seconds to go.
That's right.
Probably think you got 2 plays here. You got a timeout, right? They got 1 timeout left.
1 timeout remaining.
So you got a timeout to burn if the ball stays in bounds, or if the play stays in bounds. Well, it'll stop anyway because there'll be a first down, but we'll see. Garber again, same formation, 4 wides, pumps once, pumps twice, scrambles out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep. Got a man wide open out there. It's going to be caught. Dropped! Oh, boy! Dropped at the 30.
Caleb Gibson
again. Right at the hands.
That's 2 that have hit him directly in the hands.
Oh, I thought he was going to catch it for sure. He was running by himself. It wasn't going to be a touchdown, but oh, my goodness. Definitely a field goal situation there with 3 seconds to go. They would have had a shot at one anyway. So 3 seconds to go in the half. 3rd down for Bighorn, so final play of the half coming, barring a defensive penalty. Oh, boy. They had guys open. A few drops here today.
Boy.
Garber's missed a couple of guys, and they've dropped 3 so far. Garber to throw again, this time underneath, going to run the hook and ladder. And they're going to get a first down, but the half will end with the lateral play. And they will get first down out of it and get some good yardage. But we get to the half, and I'll say one thing about the half. Lovell started off with a great drive and scored with 4 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the first quarter, and that's just where the score stayed. Wow.
Yeah, a little back and forth. Both teams just really defensively, both teams have done a good job. Both teams have made a little bit of mistakes on offense. Obviously, the drop balls by Bighorn has been huge.
Well, we get to halftime, and stick around, Shane. I'll have more for you coming up. You're listening to State Championship Football Weekend on KWYL 1410 AM and 106.9 FM.
Your kids are grown and out of the house, but now your aging parents are needing some help. Does this sound familiar? Hi, this is Mandolin Meyer with Hospital Pharmacy West. Keeping track of medications can be confusing. Dosage, frequency, and what about that new prescription? At Hospital Pharmacy West, we'll answer your questions and help you keep it all straight. Visit your hometown pharmacist at Hospital Pharmacy West.
Hometown pharmacy, hometown care at Hospital Pharmacy West.
WWC Engineering is a multidisciplinary professional firm specializing in civil, site, environmental, and land development, mining, oil and gas, and so many more services. Winter puts the brakes on many types of construction work. A well-executed project requires detailed planning, which can take months. Get yourself prepared. The winter is a great time to survey your upcoming projects for the spring. WWC Engineering will be there to take on your toughest jobs. Call 672-0761 or visit wwcengineering.com.
Are you looking to expand your operation, purchase a new building, or get that business idea of yours off the ground? Hi, this is John Dick with First Bank of Wyoming. For all those business projects, big and small, we can help. Our decisions are made locally, and we're here for you every step of the way from concept to completion. Let's get started today. Stop by our office at 1470 Sugarland Drive, Suite 2, or give us a call at 672-1733. First Bank of Wyoming, division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This is Kim Hall with ERA Carroll Realty inviting your kiddos to enter the coloring contest inside our November real estate guide. We had so many entries with our October guide, we're doing it again this month. We have 4 age groups, and each age group will win 3 prizes. Color the turkey inside the real estate guide and drop it off at our office. The ERA Carroll Realty Real Estate Guide is in racks around town or in the stand in front of our office at 306 North Main in Sheridan.
Are you ready to begin your college journey but aren't sure where to start? Sheridan College will help guide you every step of the way. Stop by anytime Monday through Friday during business hours to meet with an enrollment expert to answer any questions you may have. With over 50 programs of study, there's truly something for everyone. For a complete list of degree programs, go to sheridan.edu. Registration is now open for the spring and summer semesters. Classes begin January 23rd. Sheridan College, begin your journey. Brand identity is an integral part of your company. It's how the public views your organization and relates to your business. The folks at Alpha Graphics are experts in helping you grow your brand through strategic and consistent marketing plans. Their goal is to help you get noticed and get business. Go to alphagraphicssheridan.com to request a quote today, or stop by their new location at 2266 North Main Street in Sheridan.
It's going to be a great year for Sheridan Barks this year. Looking forward to a winning season. Hard to beat a team that's working together and with a winning spirit like the best team, EXP Realty. We strive to give you the best, whether it's buying or selling. And the Sheridan Broncs strive to give you the best high school football in the state of Wyoming. We are heading to a great season in high school football, and the Sheridan Broncs are the best in bringing you home the win. If you're looking to score a touchdown, call Jack and Kathleen Wood at Best Real Estate EXP Realty at 307-763-1249.
This is Amity Almond with the Best Real Estate team bringing you the best tip of the week. Normally, winter and the holiday season bring a slowdown to the real estate market here in Sheridan. But record low inventory is making this year different. Buyers are still out there looking for homes, and well-priced listings are selling. We can get your home listed and sold quickly so you can get back to enjoying the holidays. For more helpful tips, call me, Amity Almond, or another member of the Best Real Estate team at 675-BEST, or visit our website at bestwi.net.
Brokered by EXP.
Bomber Mountain Nutrition would like to thank all of those who serve, not only this time of year, but all year round with their Veterans Discount. Whether you're in the mood for delicious, nutritious, or somewhere in between, Bomber Mountain Nutrition has something for you, from shakes, smoothies, energy drinks, Manchester Street coffees, protein-packed drinks, to pre- and post-workout drinks. You can also turn any smoothie or shake into a protein-packed bowl or waffle. Open weekdays 7 to 6 and Saturdays 9 to 4. Look for updates on Facebook and Instagram, and order delivery on DoorDash or come in at 41 East 1st Street.
It's been an exciting year to watch football so far. You never know what's going to happen. Make sure you watch all the action and don't miss a single game because the Oasis Lounge at the Ramada Plaza is your football headquarters. They've got the full NFL package. The Oasis Lounge is open 7 days a week but opens at 10 a.m. on Sundays with food and drink specials just for football. So grab your friends and head over to the Oasis Lounge inside the Ramada Plaza in Sheridan.
Wyoming Corporate Office is the trusted business choice behind thousands of businesses. Whether it's business formation, payroll, corporate paperwork, mail scanning service, or small business phone service, Wyoming Corporate Office powers over 100,000 businesses worldwide and locally. This makes Wyoming Corporate Office the state's largest business-to-business service provider, located right here in Sheridan, Wyoming. If you're drowning in corporate paperwork looking for someone with an unmatched experience that cares and wants to be your partner in making your business successful, trust that Wyoming Corporate Office can help you focus on what makes your business tick. Learn more today by visiting WyomingCorporateOffice.com.
There's a lot of hype about mortgage interest rates right now, but like sports, we can be working on your preseason mortgage game. This is Autumn Showtime Morris with Homestar. If you want the best rate when you're ready for a home loan, let's make sure everything you need is in place to get that win. I will personally help you every step of the way. Stop by and see us. We are located behind Bison Union Coffee Company at 30 Cornell Plaza. Find us online at homestarfc.com. Homestar, your easiest way home.
It's time for the Homestar Halftime Show. We'll be back with a wrap of the first half right after this word from Homestar, your easiest way home.
Are you looking to ease a financial burden, secure college funding, make home improvements, consolidate debt? Hi, this is Matt with Homestar. These are all things we can help you with. Don't let national news stop you from exploring options to solve your problems and ease your mind. I will personally help you every step of the way. Stop by and see us. We are located behind Bison Union Coffee Company at 30 Grinnell Plaza. Find us online at homestarfc.com. Homestar, your easiest way home.
This is Dr. Michelle Meehan, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
And welcome back, everybody, to the Homestar Halftime Report. Well, you know, we're used to see these teams have, what you say, they average a little over 38 points a game. And most of the football we've seen, we have seen 38 points a game. Yeah. A lot of big ones.
Yeah.
We don't see many of these anymore. And I'm not kidding you. I'm not just being sarcastic or facetious or anything. In high school football, we don't see this very often, 7-0.
No, it's become an offensive football game for sure, but well, Bighorn's they've battled in some real defensive games here in the playoffs.
And I think when you've had to battle in close games, you get tested.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
It's not panic. You don't get into a panic thing. Somebody just needs to make a play. Lovell, it looks like they're going to go up by 2 scores.
You get the
They got it first and goal at the 5, and they stop them 4 times basically at the half-yard line.
Right.
And then Bighorn finally got that offense moving a little bit, even though they finally did have to punt. But then they stopped Lovell again. They forced Lovell to punt. So, you know, even it's 7-0. You got a lot of football to be played. The adjustments will be made, so it'll be interesting to see how Bighorn plays it. A lot of times adjustments are just mental adjustments more than anything else. But I thought since Lovell's first touchdown and the Rams got the stop, and you and I talked, that would be the moment of the game for them, and it seems like it settled them down.
Defensively, yes. Offensively, they've made some good plays. A couple drops have really hurt them to sustain drives, and I think that's one thing you have to correct those things in the second half. Yes, it's cold outside. The sun's shining. There's no wind. You've got to make those plays, don't you?
Yeah, you know, the thing about it is it's championship football, so you have to make those plays. And the thing is, it's just what that is, just that momentary lapse of concentration on the drops. And Garber's missed a couple of guys. Let's put it this way. Bighorn receivers are open all over the field.
Yeah.
They have been. He's missed a few of them deep. A couple were underthrown. The short passing game was really hurting Lovell. And then you throw in a couple of misses and a couple of drops here or there. I mean, that's just kind of the name of the game. You know, it takes one to get back in this thing.
For sure.
And all they got to do is just settle down, stick with the game plan, and go.
Cooper Garber is a very gifted athlete.
Mm-hmm.
He throws the ball really well. He has run the ball 137 times on the year. They've only allowed him to carry it 1 time here in the first half. I think they need to get him going a little bit more running the ball to set up the passing game here in the second half.
And we might see a little bit of that now because, look, everybody goes in the locker room.
And I'm not a coach. I'm not the guy that's coaching down there. But I just by looking at the stats, you would think that he's carried the ball 137 times, double what the other running backs for Bighorn have done.
Or is there a method to the madness?
And it very well could be.
Let's try to unleash on him. In the second half, maybe we'll just see maybe a little bit different offensive package because obviously we do not see what Bighorn can do because Garber's not running the football. So that makes it a little bit different look. For Lovell, I think we saw what we see. I think Kirk said that in the pregame show with Kevin. Look, what we see from Lovell on film is exactly what they're going to do.
They don't deviate.
Nobody's stopped them.
Right.
They've won all these games, so we don't. Lovell isn't going to come out and go 4 wide and spread the field. They're not going to do that. They're going to stick to what they do, and that's the power running game. And so far, so good. It's done a pretty good job. But the Rams, again, to the Rams' credit, they finally got them slowed down.
They really. And if you take a look at the statistics, Lovell has 154 total yards of offense. Bighorn with 116.
So there's
it's pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty.
It's not as much as you would think it was.
Right, and then if you take a look at the carries, Jared Mangus 9 carries for 63 yards for the Bulldogs. Ben Nichols 15 carries for 61 yards, so they're pretty even. Throwing the ball, obviously Davin Crosby's attempted 4 passes, completed 3, but just for 19 yards. So that's their offense. They have 27 carries for 135 yards, where Bighorn 10 carries, 19 yards rushing. Cooper Garber's 9 of 21.
Less than 2 yards a carry.
Yeah. Cooper Garber's 9 of 21 for 97 yards through the air. He's had a couple big drops.
Well, they came out throwing because obviously we saw from the opening drive the passing game's there.
Right.
I think it's there all day. It's just the fact they got to catch the ball and you got to throw a little bit better. That's it.
Yeah.
Because those receivers are open.
Give Cooper a little bit more time. He's had some pressure back there. But I think the Rams are sitting right. I mean, if you could, obviously, you'd like to be ahead at halftime, but the way this game started, they're probably pretty happy at 7-0.
I know I had a visit at halftime this year with Jeff Mowry, or at post game.
Yeah.
And I said, "What adjustments did you make at halftime in this game?" And he goes, "We didn't do anything really. Just went in there." Said Coach McEwen stood up, the linebackers coach, defensive coordinator, linebacker guy. He just stood up, had a few words to say, and that was it. It's stick to the game plan, do what we do, just do it better.
Just do it better.
And that was kind of the focus.
Sure.
And then, so it wasn't like they had to. The thing about this, you're not going to go into halftime and put a whole new offense in.
Right.
This is what we do. They just have to do it a little bit, execute a little bit better, and it's 7-0. Now the big thing is, can they get Lovell stopped in the opening drive of the third quarter? I think that's the next big one, and we'll talk about that when we come back. Halftime on the Range scoreboard. It is the Lovell Bulldogs 7 and the Bighorn Rams 0 on the Range scoreboard. You're listening to State Championship Football on KWYO 1410 AM and 106.9 FM.
Black Hills Orthopedic and Spine Center of Wyoming is proud to welcome fellowship-trained sports medicine surgeon Dr. Daniel Lichty to their world-class team. Whether you're an athlete or wanting to continue your active lifestyle, Dr. Lichty proudly offers a full spectrum of bone, joint, and muscle care to help you stay strong. Visit bhosc.com to learn more. Black Hills Orthopedic and Spine Center of Wyoming, specializing in what moves you. Now open in Sheridan at 1301 Avon Street, Suite A at the Burton Flats.
The Wyoming Way. Living in the 307 is close to heaven, and the home we love is made all the better when we take care of our neighbors. When you bank with the Bank of Sheridan, your money stays here, working in our community as hard as you do. We offer great rates and service, and all loan decisions are made locally. You work hard out there. Let us do the same for you. Stop by today and experience the local difference. It's the Wyoming Way. BuffaloFed.Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Fremont Motors Sheridan Ford is one of the largest Ford dealerships in the state of Wyoming. They have a large selection of Ford cars, trucks, and SUVs for sale. Stop by Fremont Motors Sheridan Ford to order your new Ford Bronco or Ford truck. Their experienced sales team are there to help. When you shop Fremont, you can count on them to deliver an exceptional dealership experience from start to finish. Visit FremontMotorsSheridan.com or stop by 1658 Coffin Avenue.
When the roads turn bad, you find out in a hurry if you need new tires. Hi, this is Chris Hayden with Hammer Chevrolet. Come in and let's get a new set of tires on your vehicle and get you safely on your way. We carry brand names like BF Goodrich, Bridgestone, Continental, Dunlop, Firestone, Goodyear, Michelin, Pirelli, Uniroyal, and more. With our price match guarantee, you never have to wait for a tire sale. Provide us with a better price at the time of purchase, and we'll match it. Find a better price within 30 days of the purchase, and we'll refund the difference. You can't beat our tire price match guarantee from Hammer Chevrolet. Online at hammerchevy.com.
Hi, this is DJ Dearcorn of First Federal Bank and Trust, and you are listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Well, here we go. Second half about ready to start. We talked a little bit about it. We'll see what goes down. Lovell will get the kick to start the second half, and this next 10 minutes, I think might tell a lot about how this is going to go down. Bighorn is one play away from getting back in this game.
Exactly.
They are so close.
Like see that kickoff and see exactly what happens
in this opening drive. Yeah.
On this opening drive, and if Bighorn's defensive line and linebackers can continue to do what they did late in that half.
Well, we saw a couple of times. We saw Hierman for sure twice. I can't remember who the other player was. Got into the backfield and cut running backs down for losses, and they were not getting that done in the first quarter and a half.
It was Kiefer Dunham
made that other great play. Yep. Yes.
So Garber, who we saw him kick a 50-yard field goal in warm-ups, he'll be kicking this off, and he averages 44 yards a kickoff on the year. He's had 60 kickoffs this season.
Boy, kicking and throwing and running.
Yep.
Mangus will stand at his own 5. The Rams will be moving from the right to left across your radio dial to start the second half. 7-0 Lovell on the range scoreboard. And Garber to boot it away. Low hard line drive. Mangus from his own 4-yard line will bring it out right up the middle of the field at the 20, out to 25, 30, and he's still on his feet as they'll drag him down around the 36-yard line. Good return.
Wow. Got right behind the wedge, and Bighorn didn't have enough guys in that wedge.
So 1st and 10 for Lovell. Actually, we'll spot him down at the 35. So 1st and 10 Bulldogs to start the third quarter at their own 35-yard line.
A.J. Moline. Kiefer Dunham.
Power eye set again for Lovell. And the second guy through.
For about 3 or 4 yards, it's Mangus.
Mangus with the carry for a gain of 4 out to the 39, so 2nd and 6 coming for Lovell.
Boy, that play took a long time to develop.
Same formation again for the Bulldogs. Same guy, breaks the tackle. Boy, they had him at the 40, and he got loose for a first down. Oh, they had him stood up at the 40-yard line. Would have been about a 2-yard gain.
Cooper Garber had a hold of the jersey, but he broke loose and got enough for the first down and then some.
They'll put it at level 47.
And they are going quick. No huddling.
Mangus again, this time outside to the left. This time he gets through. The hole is going to be dropped on the Bighorn side of the field at the Rams' 44-yard line, a gain of 9. And again, no huddle. We don't have a whole lot of plays to call out of this formation. Man. Mangus again. This time they drill him. Who got him? Just buried him.
Kiefer.
Wow. Good shot from the backside and a loss of a yard or 2, a yard on the play.
Well, when you go no huddle, those offensive linemen, they get tired just as much as the D does. The defensive lineman won that battle.
Big time. That was a big old hit. I mean, Mangus took a step and he just got swallowed up.
3rd and 2 now.
So 3rd and 2 for Lovell, just inside the Bighorn 45. Mangus again, nothing. 4th down. The Rams said the ball came out. They have it. Let's see. Well, I don't know.
The officials are getting together. Let's see what they do.
I'm going to say no fumble. I don't think it's a fumble. Bighorn thought they had a loose ball. Maybe the runner was down. So 4th down. Well, quarterback's going to stay in the game.
Mangus is coming off.
Mangus is coming off. He's probably saying, hey, what's going on? He got it 4 straight times. Lovell will go for it on 4th and a yard at the Bighorn 44-yard line. Quick snap, and it's going to be the running back, or was it the quarterback?
Wow.
Will have the first down.
It's going to be close, isn't it?
It's a lot closer than I thought it was going to be.
They're going to give it to him for first down.
So first down.
And they're going to wind that clock. Already almost 3 minutes gone here in the third.
7-0 Lovell on the range scoreboard. Here in the third quarter, Bulldogs driving. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line of Bighorn. This time they'll break that formation and they'll just go straight I and give it to Nichols. Straight ahead to the 40. And a gain of 3.
Just, again, we've said it, but it's just smash mouth football.
Nothing fancy. Snap it, turn, hand it to him, and go.
Yep. See if your D-line can stop our O-line.
And now Lovell will slow it down again. They kind of went that hurry up there in that last series of plays, and now they're huddling up. Ball spotted right at the 40-yard line of Bighorn. Straight handoff again, and it's going to be Nichols again to about the 34-yard line, just shy of a first down, 3rd and short coming again. 30 yard. So 3rd and 1 for Lovell. And again, this drive kind of starting off like the first scoring drive they had.
Yeah, just
nothing fancy, right down the field.
Right down the field, yep.
3rd and a yard for Lovell.
4 yards and a cloud of dust.
Man, I guess. At the Rams 34, flag flies. Somebody moved, back them up 5. Well, now it's 3rd and 6. So that helps out the Rams big time. But now they just got to get that stop. Ball will go back to the 39-yard line of Bighorn. So 3rd and 6 coming for Lovell. I mean, it's 3rd and a long 6, too.
And Mangus comes back into the ball game. Crosby came in late from the sideline. There's already under 10 to snap this.
They get it snapped. Mangus gets hit, and he will go down, and it's going to be 4th and about 5. That time the Rams got all over him. I'm not sure who made the initial hit, but whoever got a hold of him got him by the jersey, did not let him go that time.
A.J. Moline and Kiefer Dunham there for the Rams.
Now it's 4th and 5 for Lovell. They're still going to go for it. It's inside the 40-yard line of Bighorn. So the ball spotted at the 37-yard line, so it's 4th and 4. It's 4th and 5.
Yeah,
let's put it that way.
It's 4th and
it's
5.
4th and a solid 5. Can the Rams get a stop? Going to throw. Crosby going to throw it. It's up for grabs and incomplete. Bighorn will take over on downs. He had a little pressure that time and threw off his back foot. Thought somebody might have a chance for a pick because it was well short again.
I think it was Garber who came off the edge and really put the pressure on Crosby.
So the Rams will take over on downs. So, hey.
That's a good start.
Great stop. And they come out away with decent field position. 1st and 10 Bighorn on their own 38-yard line.
Let's see if they can get something going here on offense.
7-0 Lovell, 6:43 to play third quarter on the range scoreboard. Garber will take the snap. Going to throw to the outside. He's going to get the hook up, and it'll be a first down out across midfield. And it was Greeno Groom with a catch and a reception of about 13 yards. Boy, he had a cushion.
Great play call.
That time the Bulldogs were not going to get beat deep. They were giving him a lot of room.
Well, if they keep giving him that kind of room, just short play them to death and then go over the top if they come creeping up.
1st and 10 for the Rams at the 49-yard line of Lovell. Garber sets the throw again. Has time. Now he's going to dance around in the pocket in trouble, but he's still going to get positive yardage and a flag late. That might be a face mask. He got spun down. He picks up about 4 yards. As he stepped up in the pocket, the flag was late. Got to be a face mask. Personal foul. 15 big ones.
That's going to be a big one.
Wow. So Bighorn finally got a break. The Rams finally got a break, and that's a spot foul, right?
It is from the end of the run.
Wow. And the ball is going to be spotted all the way down to the 31-yard line of Lovell, and here come the Rams. The pocket collapses on Garber, but he was able to pick up 5 yards, and then the face mask came in. Now a quick toss. Hierman hitting the backfield, loses a yard. Maybe got the line of scrimmage. I don't know.
I think it's going to be a loss of 1 on the play.
Boy, they got across the line of scrimmage in a hurry. Loss of a yard, 2nd and 11 coming, back to the 32.
Avin Barney in there at the tight end spot, and he just kind of got blown back.
So 2nd and 11 at the 32. Garber to throw. Underneath. Screen pass. Going to be caught in there. Good yardage near the 21-yard line. Close to a Rams first down. I think they're going to have it.
That's Avin Barney.
Nice.
His first catch of the ballgame. Boy, and tell you what, he was hit as soon as he caught that ball, but he broke away from that initial tackle, and that's a Bighorn first down.
They'll spot it at the 21-yard line of Lovell. With 5:10 to go in the third quarter, clock running, Lovell still leading at 7-0. 1st and 10 from the Lovell 21. Garber under center. Give it to Hierman. With yardage this time to near the 15 before he's going to finally be pushed out of bounds. He'll pick up about 6.
Yeah, I think
that time he got a little room there.
Inside the 15, down at the 14-yard line.
So they'll give it the 14, gain of 7. So 2nd and 3 for the Rams at the 14-yard line of Lovell. So they get it turned over on downs, and now they're starting to move the football here a little bit. Hierman will line up right behind Garber this time. Now he'll split, go to the right.
2 receivers out of the outside and only 1 defender out there.
It's Garber running the ball for maybe a yard or 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Don't you have to check out of that? Wow.
So 3rd and 2 coming for the Rams. The ball spotted at the 12-yard line or 13-yard line of Lovell. Well, you got 2 cracks at it, let's put it that way, to get a first down. We're not settling for field goals now.
This third quarter's gone quick, hasn't it?
It has gone very fast. So 3rd and 2 for the Rams. Quick toss into the backfield, and they're going to actually lose yardage. There was nothing there except a bunch of Lovell Bulldogs. That play did not develop at all.
Back to the 15-yard line.
Yeah. Wow. So now it's going to be 4th and 4. So here's your 4th and 4 play. Couple of subs come in. Couple of receivers. 3 to the wide side. 4th and 4. Garber takes the snap. Screen pass is caught by Groom. Fighting for yardage, and he will not have it flagged down on the play.
Yeah,
it's going to be stopped a couple of yards shy of the first down, but the flag's down.
There's 2 flags. It's going to be
on Bighorn?
I think they're both on Bighorn, aren't they?
Yeah, Lovell celebrating. So the Rams are going to turn it over on downs. They'll decline the penalty. And Lovell will get the ball at their own 15-yard line, 14-yard line.
Was it illegal motion or was it a false start? Because if it's a false start, the play's got to be called dead and replay 4th down.
Mm-hmm. So it must have been. So Lovell will take over at their own 15-yard line. So the Rams couldn't finish the drive off. That's big.
It was called illegal formation. Okay. It wasn't a false start. So.
Wow. Boy, what a drive. And it just stalls out.
Too bad it just goes for naught.
It stalled out inside the 15-yard line of Lovell. 4:09 to play in the third. Rams need the ball back. See if they can get a stop. 7-0 Lovell. Back to the ground and pound they go. Mangus trying to get outside, cuts back at the 15 and can be dumped at the 20. And a gain of 5. Boy, these plays develop slow, don't they?
Yeah.
It's like I'm watching slow-motion video games sometimes. It just takes forever, it seems like, for the guy to get to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 5 coming for the Bulldogs. And again, now the clock becomes your enemy. There's 3:40 to go on the clock running in the third. Rams need the ball back. We've had 1 turnover That was the interception late in the half.
Right.
It wouldn't have gone for anything anyway because it was the last play of the half. I formation this time. It's going to be Nichols to the left, and he will have the first down out across the 25 to about the 27, 28-yard line. Boy, you just think 7-0.
A.J. Moline slow getting up, but he was able to get up on his own terms and stay in the ball game.
So 1st and 10 for Lovell. The ball spotted at the 28-yard line. High formation again. Now he changed the play, and now Crosby's ready to go. And it's nothing fancy there. It's going to be Nichols again. This time the Rams get him stuffed a little bit. Going to get about 2 or 3. That'll be it. Boy, the guy gets 3, and I said they stuffed him.
Yeah.
But, boy, they've been good for 5, 6, 7, 8 yards a carry.
Right. 4.8 yards a carry in this ball game. 39 carries for 184 yards on the ground. Bighorn has 15 for 27.
2nd and 7. Up the middle again. Straight ahead to the 35-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3 for the Bulldogs.
You'd like him to be in 3rd and 3 or bigger, don't you?
3rd and 6 or 7 I think, is the optimal number when you're facing a team like this. And this time it's Mangus.
Bounces it outside.
To the left, crosses the 40. He'll have the first down, and they'll spot him at the level 41. Under 2 minutes now to play in this third quarter. The problem with teams like this, they just keep getting first downs, and they burn so much time off the clock. You don't get many possessions. Right. That means you don't get many plays.
They're taking. They both teams ran 31 plays in that first half. Right now, Lovell ran 46 to Bighorn's 39.
And the give outside. And Greeno Groom with a tackle out at about the 48. Big gain on the play again. It'll be 2nd and short.
And Nichols with his 20th carry of the ball game.
Boy, it's nothing fancy either, is it?
No.
They just line it up and go. Gain of 7. 2nd and 3 for Lovell from their own 48. Under a minute and a half to go in this third quarter. I formation again for the Bulldogs on 3rd and 3. Right up the middle again, dragging tacklers close to another first down. Was Nichols again.
It's not fancy.
No, it's
pretty straightforward 1950s smash mouth football.
It's that old Oklahoma stuff we saw in the 70s without the option. Yep, just line up and try to bludgeon the other team.
Yep.
But you know what? Whatever works for you, right, I guess? Got to think of it that way. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Now at the Bighorn 49-yard line. Nichols again. And he'll take it to about the 44-yard line. Man, just driving him back, but not after he's 4 or 5 yards downfield before they finally stood him up.
And again, the defense of Bighorn, they're lining up 2 full yards off the ball, aren't they?
A gain on that last play of 4. So 2nd and 6. Just inside the Bighorn 45. This may be the last play of the third quarter. Time running out in the third. Give it to Nichols. Hit in the backfield and drop for a loss on the play of a yard. And that will end the third quarter, I believe. Is that Garber that got him?
A.J. Moline.
Moline got him, so that'll end the third quarter. So as we go to the fourth on the range scoreboard in this championship game, it's Lovell 7, Bighorn nothing. You're listening to Championship Football on 1410 KWY on 106.9 FM.
Farmers Co-op, home of the 99-cent soda, is also one of the best places in town to grab that morning coffee and a few snacks to go. Or stop in for a quick lunch. Farmers Co-op has tasty deli soups and delicious Ligurski hot dogs and sausages. My favorite is the Polish with a little mustard and sauerkraut. Tie one of those together with a soda and some chips, and life is good. Farmers Co-op, owned by those they serve at 1450 Coffeen Avenue in Sheridan.
This is Troy Baker with Hammer Chevrolet, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Welcome back, everybody. Well, we go to the fourth. Lovell is driving. That last play, though, was a negative play, so it's going to bring up third and about 5, I think, by the time we start this. The ball spotted just inside the 45-yard line of Bighorn. Yeah, 3rd and 6? 3rd and 7?
Scoreboard reads 3rd and 7.
It looks like it's more like 3rd and
6.
6, doesn't it? Yep, 3rd and 6. Boy, this is, you know what, if this is any place for timing right here, assuming that Lovell wouldn't go for it on 4th down,
right.
But so they are going to load up the line of scrimmage.
I think they've only punted it once today.
Double tight. Mangus gets the carry, gets through the line of scrimmage. He's going to be short, though, by about a yard. I think you got to think Lovell's going to go for it, aren't you?
It's going to be fourth and a
yard?
long one, almost 2, because
they're going to go for it.
Yeah.
I mean, well, let's see what happens. 4th and a yard for Lovell to keep this drive alive. The ball spotted at the 45-yard line of Bighorn. We're just underway in this fourth quarter. Long count this time. Bighorn doesn't bite.
They're going to, I see the head
Lovell
coach.
Probably going to burn a timeout here.
Timeout, yep.
And Lovell will. Are they going to call a timeout? Yes, they do. They finally do. Timeout Lovell. We're just underway fourth quarter. 7-0 Bulldogs leading the Rams. You're listening to state championship football on KWYO 1410 AM and 106.9 FM.
There aren't many faces people are excited to see first thing in the morning before they've even had their coffee. But the McDonald's drive-thru workers who take your order on the way to work have almost all of those faces.
Get your $1 any size hot coffee with caramel paired with a sausage McMuffin. Right now, buy one sausage McMuffin and get another one for just $1. Price and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value. Cannot be combined with any other offer.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
This is Dr. Dana Leroy with Leroy Family Dental, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
So Lovell gets the timeout. Well, you got to think the way they've been running the ball, they have to have utmost confidence they can get a yard. But again, the Rams did stop them on the goal line once. So see if Bighorn, they're going to put 9 people in the line of scrimmage. Mangus gets the carry. They get him cut down.
I think he's short.
Let's see. It looks like he's short.
I think he is
Somebody
short.
got him right at the ankles. Kirk McLaughlin, the head coach of Bighorn, jumps out. He's pointing the other way. He thinks he's short. Let's see. They do it again?
It is short for sure.
That would be the 3rd turnover on downs by this defense today. Oh, it's big.
They're going to bring the chains in, aren't they?
They're going to take a look at it, but boy.
I think it's short.
It's really close, though, isn't it? I mean, we're looking where the ball is, and the sticks come out. If it's short, it's not short by much. And we have our trusty field glasses.
Well, I think we can hear their coaches next door, and I think their coaches even think it's short.
That's who's been yelling in my ear all afternoon. Yep, he's short.
Short by a half a yard, easy. First down, Bighorn.
The 3rd time in this game the Rams have held them on downs.
Yep.
The offense, they just got to get going here. Got to get going. Had a good drive last time they had the ball. Just didn't sustain it. And they turned it over on downs. Well, I guess, you know what? Defensive battle today. And offensive struggle today. The way depending on how you want to look at it. Well, 10:41 to play in the ball game. 7-0 Lovell. They scored the first and only touchdown of the game with 4:40 left in the first quarter. Garber to throw. Flushed out of the pocket, and it's not going to be a sack and a flag late.
Oh, maybe a face mask.
Another face mask?
Maybe.
He got a yard to the 40. Again, the flag came in after he was already tackled.
Face mask. Just a 5-yarder, though.
Just a 5-yarder. So that will move the ball to near the, 45-yard line. Still be first down. So 1st and 5 coming for the Rams. So 1st and 5 on the face mask call. Garber was not sacked. He actually got positive yardage. So 1st and 5 for the Bighorn Rams from their own 45. Down 7-0 here in the fourth quarter. Hierman gets the carry. Flag flies. Yeah, that's going to go against the Rams, I think.
That's going to be either a illegal motion or a illegal formation again. Something right at the line of scrimmage.
He was close to a first down. Yeah, false start. Or they say motion. Was it motion or false start? That was the call? Our officials?
Illegal formation.
Illegal formation. That's about the second or third time they got caught with that one today.
Too many men in the backfield. Somebody's not getting up on the line of scrimmage.
So 1st and 10 after Lovell gives the Rams 5. The Rams give it right back. So we're back to square one. It'll be 1st and 9, we'll call it officially, from the 40. Garber to throw. Looking to his right, going to throw underneath. Got a man caught out there for the catch, but a short gain to near the 44-yard line. And that was Richards on the catch, wasn't it?
Yeah, Dawson, yep.
So a gain of, give him 5 on the play. So 2nd and a long 4.
Yeah, we'll call it 2nd and 4 for sure.
And the ball spotted right at the Rams' 45-yard line, just shy of the Rams' 45. 9.5 minutes to go, 7-0 Lovell here in the fourth quarter. Richards in motion. Garber going to throw back the other way, and he gets it to Greeno Groom, and he will, I believe, have the first. It's close to another first down. Boy, it's close. We've had a lot of these today. He just shy of the 50, and they wrestled him down. It'll be a Rams first down near midfield.
That's Greeno Groom's. I think that's his 6th catch of the game for over 70 yards.
When will they try to go over the top? It'll be interesting to see when that'll happen. 1st and 10 for Bighorn, right at midfield. Garber sets to throw. Here we go deep, and he will overthrow
the route.
Intended receiver.
You have to run the route.
Well overthrown.
And that's exactly what Kirk McLaughlin is telling Stafford right now. Run the route.
Again, another Rams receiver with a step on his man.
He's got great speed. He just has to finish the route.
All day long on the deep balls, the Rams have had open receivers. They just have not been able to connect. 2nd and 10 coming. Garber going to run this time. And a little bit of room in there. Maybe got, 3 or 4. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 6 now for the Rams. But look, you're at that point of the game. I know it's only under 9 minutes to go. It's so tomorrow now.
Right.
And you haven't had a whole lot going today. The Rams need a big one today offensively. Defensively, they've had some great plays today. Stopping Lovell 3 times on downs. But the offense needs to come up with a big one. Again, clock running. 8.5 to play in the fourth quarter on the range scoreboard. 7-0 Lovell leads it. And they're going to have to hustle to get this playoff. And they do. Garber to throw. Has time. Down the seam. Got a man. Going to be caught by Groom. First down, Bighorn at the 20.
Boy,
nice throw on the button.
Right between 2 defenders.
That was a rocket from Garber, and he laid it right in there to Groom. He beat 2 defenders to the ball. Great throw by Garber. Great throw. If a guy's tying his shoe,
don't you blow
stop
your
the
whistle?
clock. Hello. 1st and 10 for the Rams at the Lovell 20. Garber going to call his own number. Goes left for maybe a yard or 2.
And a flag. That's going to be a hold, probably where that one came in.
That'll go against the Rams.
So it'll still be
So it'll be 1st and about 19. Back to the 29-yard line about, somewhere in that area. So I'll mark the ball at the 28. So it'll be 1st and 17, right? So 1st and 18, we'll call it. Garber to throw. Going to go for got the home run ball, got the man off his fingertips, incomplete. Oh, it was a touchdown, too.
Stafford again.
Touchdown pass just off his fingertips. Oh, he had beat them like a drum. He was wide open. Boy, they just showed replay on the big scoreboard. It is there. It's been there all day long. Somehow the Rams have got to hit one of those. But, I mean, these receivers have been open all day. Second and long again for Bighorn at the 28-yard line of Lovell. Pyramid in motion. Garber going to run. Not a whole lot there, maybe a couple. Now it's third and long. Well, now you got 2 shots at it. 2 shots at a first down. It's going to be third to what? About 16 now.
Yeah.
Only got a couple of yards. So third
and 15.
Third and 15 for the Rams, just outside the 25-yard line, 26-yard line of Lovell. Empty backfield. Garber to throw. Runs a seam route again. Dropped. Oh, that was going to be a first down. And another drop. Dawson Richards just dropped the ball. And, boy, that's 4 big drops.
Wow.
And he's open for at least the first down. The defense was converging on him. He just dropped the football. Garber delivered it right on the money.
Yeah. Cooper Garber is being... His receivers have not done him any good today.
Wow. That was a big one right there because now it's 4th and forever. You got to go for it on 4th and 15 and hope you get the ball back. Garber flushed out of the pocket, running right, looking, going to throw underneath, and it's incomplete in traffic. It wouldn't have been enough for the first down anyway, and Lovell will hold on downs again. Again, holding penalty, Shane.
Yep.
That holding penalty just really, really cost him big time that time. And a couple of drop balls. Oh, boy.
Bighorn's got all 3 timeouts, but this is Lovell's bread and butter. Just run the ball here.
Yep.
Let the clock run.
Boy, that was the chance of the afternoon right there. Oh, boy. Big drop. Boy, and the receivers, my goodness, I can't believe how wide open they've been all day. Wow. So Lovell will go back to work. 1st and 10. It's going to be Mangus up the middle, and you're going to get a whole bunch of that. He gets
3.
to the 30. Again, under 7 minutes now to go. And the type of club Lovell has, they just want to keep making first downs, and they can run a lot of time off. Boy, the Rams would love a turnover. Boy. This has been strange. It's been 7-0 all afternoon. Amazing.
It's the opening drive.
Crazy. Opening drive of the ball game. Power ice set again for Lovell. They're taking their time. The clock is their friend now. Mangus gets the carry. Not much there. The Rams get a stop.
They got to
get the ball back. Again, you just can't let Lovell get first down. So now you got him 3rd
and 4.
3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Make them punt. That's all you can hope for to get the ball back. And maybe you can hit one. Or does Lovell throw here? Try to catch the Rams off guard. Doesn't look like it. They're going double tight, and they're loading her up, baby. Here comes the truck.
Watch a tight end maybe sneaking out.
3rd and 4.
Reverse.
Run a reverse. It's not there. Oh, and a big hit. And a loss on the play. It'll be 4th and 6.
Kiefer Dunn just unloaded on Ben.
Oh, what a hit.
Wow.
Nichols tried to cut back. He cut back and got planted back at the 30. And now it's 4th and 6. Lovell's got a punt. They won't go out on 4th and 6 at your own 30. They'll punt it. Wow. That was a big shot at the end of that play. Well, they got her done. The defense really got a great stop there. 3 and out.
And Bighorn's got 12 men on the field, so they had to call timeout. Oh,
it's punt return team, boys.
Yep. You got 12 men on the field.
Well, you're going to get the ball back. If you could get a good return here, and you could get the ball in decent field position. You have 5 minutes to make it happen. You got 5 minutes, guys, to start catching the football. Boy.
Total yards in this ball game?
When Cooper has delivered it, they've dropped 4 balls today that were definitely catchable, that were just great throws. And then a few other times they've gotten behind defenders and they've just not been able to get there.
If you look at the stats, total yards, Lovell 237, Bighorn 195. Just the opposite, though. Bighorn's passing 160 to 35 rushing yards. Lovell 218 on the ground, just 19.
Now who's back to? Is it Groom is back there to receive this?
Dylan Green.
Well, let's see if Dylan can get a handle on this one, get some kind of a return. And here's the kick, a low knuckleball on the bounce. And Groom will take it on the bounce at about the 34 to the 40, 45-yard line. So good field, decent field position for Bighorn around their 45-yard line.
I thought he had a chance to maybe put his foot in the ground and get upfield a little bit more, but
the ball was a low line drive ball that bounced away from him, and he had to go back and get it.
4:44 remaining.
Go.
2 timeouts.
Here's your season right here. 2 timeouts left. You're down 7-0, and you got the ball on your own 45. Let's see how the Rams, they can get one in here. They'll empty the backfield, and now a motion man will come in the backfield, and they're going to throw it back the other way, looking for a double pass. It's Chuck and Duck, and this one's going to be intercepted.
Goodness.
Oh, boy. It was a screen pass, double pass by the Rams. The ball was underthrown by about 10 yards.
Drew Heerman threw the interception.
And it will be, oh, boy. The Rams tried to catch him, and the ball just was so far underthrown that the receiver
was open.
The receiver was 10 yards away from the ball. And Lovell will have it now at their own 40-yard line. Oh, boy. Well, we said this was the ball game. A double pass. They threw the screen pass to Heerman, and then he turned and threw it and just didn't get enough on it. And nothing, it was like an easy one. The defender just stood there flat-footed and caught it.
I don't know who called timeout, but
a quick timeout was called. Well, Bighorn's defense, go back there and do it again.
Yep.
They got a 3-and-out before.
Oh, there's an injured player. That's what it was.
Okay.
The kid who intercepted that, Jaden Snyder, must have rolled an ankle or something coming when he ran out of bounds over there because he's being helped to the sideline.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Lovell. The ball just across their own 40. 4:35 to play. 7-0 Lovell leads on the range scoreboard. You just hope that wasn't their last chance.
Right.
You hope somehow, some way, they can get the ball back. Oh, boy. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda on the Bighorn side today. Because they had opportunities and they were so close on several plays today. And it's going to be the running back that time.
Nichols.
Was Nichols on the carry for about 6. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4 coming for Lovell. But again, now the clock runs. And there's not a dang thing Bighorn can do. They've got 2 timeouts left to stop clock, and that's about it. And all Lovell's thinking is let's get first downs. That's all they're thinking.
Yep, that's all we need is a couple first downs.
Yep. And they'll take their time at the line of scrimmage as well. Now the count starts, and they'll snap the ball. Nichols again, this time going right across midfield, and we'll have another first down for Lovell on the Bighorn side.
The clock will stop just momentarily while they reset the chains.
Approaching 3.5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Lovell still leading at 3-0. Or 7-0, excuse me. They scored the only touchdown so far of the game, 4:40 into the first quarter. And then the defenses took over after that, I guess you could say. So here's 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Bighorn 49. Nichols again, going right, gets to the edge, turns and gets cut down, but he's going to still get about 7.
Bighorn's got to think about using their timeouts here at some point.
Under 3 to go. You got to think another set of, if they get a first down and another set of 4 downs, they could run the whole thing out or really close. Well, the running attack was effective today.
Ben Nichols, 27 carries for 109. Jared Mangus, 22 for 114.
If you think they could, or the Rams could knock one out here and get the ball on the ground, flag flies. The whole offensive line took off, and
that's got to be a snap infraction of some sort.
The center never snapped the ball.
Everybody else
did. Whoops. Well, that'll cost them 5. Don't start celebrating on the sideline yet, boys. See if some of the Lovell guys are high-fiving and hugging. Don't want to hug it out yet till it says 0-0-0. It's a crazy game. The Rams need something crazy to happen right now, but we're approaching 2 minutes to play. 2nd and 8 for Lovell at the Rams' 47-yard line. And another running play. It'll be 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6. And the Rams will burn a timeout. We'll get one as well. Timeout on the field. You're listening to Championship Football on KWYL 1410 AM and 106.9 FM.
Hi, this is Elizabeth.
And JT with EBA Hearing and Sound. Hearing well is living well, and we're here to help.
Not only are we able to provide premier hearing aid technology with Bluetooth and AI, but we can address the environment in which you are hearing.
Our sound consultation services tailor solutions to fit your needs. Whether at work, at church, or at home, if you're struggling to hear, we can help.
Call EBA Hearing and Sound today, 674-8920. That's 674-8920.
This is State Senator Dave Kinski, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Well, here we go. This is your last chance right here if you're Bighorn.
Kirk McLaughlin was having a heyday on the sideline trying to get the official's attention because he wound the clock after that false start. And he thinks they should be putting some time back on the clock.
He's still pleading his case.
Yep.
But I don't think they're going to – it's falling on deaf ears at this point. Yeah, that official over there doesn't want to hear it. You can tell by his body language. Okay, so this is it right here for Bighorn. Get a stop, try to get the ball back. They need a big defensive play right here on 3rd and 6. At the Lovell has the ball at the Rams 40 on 3rd and 6. Power set for Lovell. And boy, it'll be 4th down, and the Rams will call another timeout.
Yep.
So, depending on how Lovell plays, they'll probably go for it, I'm assuming. They're not going to punt unless they just said, let's punt and try to bury him.
It's going to be 4th and about 3.
I think you punt, don't you?
Bighorn just burned their last timeout, I do believe.
Yep, so this is it. So now, it'll be interesting with the timeout. Okay, you got 1:49 to go. If you get a first down, game's over. Right?
Yep.
Ball game's over. They get a first down. You punt, then you got to play a little defense. And you give Bighorn a chance to hit a big play.
If Bighorn stops you, they only have to go 54 yards, 55 yards.
I don't think there's any doubt that Lovell's going to line up and go for it.
Right.
I would be surprised if it is a pass. So
if they decide to punt, then they could make Bighorn go
a lot far.
70, 80 yards.
Rams get a stop here. Only going to have to go about 60. So here we go. Here's your ball game right here.
Mangus is coming out. They are going to punt this ball away.
Or do you fake it?
There's no quarterback
There's no quarterback. They're lining up to punt. You trust that they'll punt it? I don't know.
Bighorn doesn't have anybody back.
So Bighorn's thinking fake. See if they snap it to Nichols. And he'll roll out, and we'll punt it away. Rugby-style kick, angling it, and it's going to be inside the 5-yard line down at the 2. Got a great bounce.
So Bighorn's got to go 98 yards
in a minute
41 with
you know
no
what?
timeouts.
3 minutes ago, they'd say, you know what, we'll take it after the interception, right?
Yeah.
After the interception and Lovell got the ball back, because there was a good chance they weren't going to get the ball back, but now they got a shot. Well, now we've opened the whole playbook up. Let's see.
Yeah, no timeouts, minute 41, 98 yards. The drive, right?
Yeah, exactly. 5 wide receivers in the set. Garber will throw this out of his own end zone. Ball spotted on the 3-yard line.
5 wides in the set.
You just got to get one guy loose. You just got to give Garber time now to throw. Going to throw. Got a man. It's going to be caught out across the 20 and down at the 27-yard line. It was at Stafford, wasn't it?
No, it was Dawson Richards.
Oh, Dawson Richards made the catch. So quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Again, the clock stops until they move the chains. Now they started. Started that a little early, it looks like. And Garber will spike the ball to stop the clock with 1:27 to go. You know, and let's put it this way. He's wide open. Richards is wide open. I think if they go 5 wides, somebody's wide open somewhere. I mean, the guys have been open all day. It's just amazing that they've not been able to make that connection yet.
Yep, hit the big one.
5 wides in the set. Ball on the 27-yard line. Time running out. Bighorn with no timeouts. Garber under pressure. Gets hit and sacked. And they got to hustle back to the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss. Everybody's got to get back and line up. It'll be 3rd and long. That was a big sack. You can't. This is a tough spot to take a sack. Garber lines his guys up again. 5 wides in the set. 3rd and long. Pumps once, gets hit again, goes down.
You've got to throw the ball. Just throw the ball away.
Can't take a sack. Now it's 4th down. And here, this is it. Well, it's 4th and 19. Now you got to chuck and duck. So 4th and 18, they're going to call it. And this is it right here for Bighorn. Get a first down or it's over. Garber in trouble in the backfield. On the run, he throws. It's going to be caught.
Oh, it's enough for a first down.
It's enough for a first down out near the 39-yard line. Got to hustle back to the line of scrimmage.
Wow.
They pulled it off. They needed 18 and got about 20.
Snap it.
Snap it and spike it. Snap and spike it. And they spike it with 28 seconds to go. Well, hey.
You still have a shot.
Dang. 4th and 18 and you get it?
You get 21 on it.
Wow.
To Dawson Richards.
Oh, my goodness. Second and 10 for Bighorn on their own 39. 28 seconds to play. They can't stop the clock with timeouts. Garber to throw. Has time. Taking a shot. Overthrow. Great coverage downfield, though. They were all over Stafford. There were 3 guys on Stafford.
Yeah, Lovell's come in with about, it seems like they've got 8 defensive backs in the game.
And the guy's still kind of open. So 3rd down and 10. 23 seconds to go. 7-0 Lovell on the Range scoreboard. Garber to throw. Need a touchdown. Gonna go deep. Got a man. Oh, it's caught at the 30. 25. This could be it. It's going to be a Rams touchdown. Oh, my. Richards with the catch. And now they're an extra point away from a tie. Or do you go for 2 to win it?
No flags.
Wow, they finally hit one. You knew eventually, Shane, they were going to hit one.
Dawson Richards. I thought he was just going to run that out of bounds. And he cut it back to the middle of the field.
66 yards, I think, officially. And the Rams are going to line up here.
61 yards.
And we got an injured Lovell player down on the field, so the Rams quickly run over. Head coach Kirk McLaughlin wants to huddle him up. So 66 yards.
61 yards.
61 yards, excuse me.
Yep.
With 11 seconds to go in the game. It took them that long to finally hit one.
That's a 98-yard drive in 8 plays. 97-yard drive in 8 plays.
It was there all day,
All
Shane.
day.
It's been there all day. They just waited till there was 11 seconds to go.
Do you go for 2 here? Do you really go for 2?
If you go for 2 and get it, you're the king of Bighorn for the rest of your life, baby.
The way they run the ball at the 10-yard line, you're going to get the ball at the 10 with 4 plays to try to score.
There's a lot to go into it. Now Garber kicks. Garber's on the field, and it looks like the Rams.
They're gonna go for it.
Rams are gonna go for the win right here. The Rams are gonna go for 2 right here.
And Lovell's gonna call a timeout.
Lovell calls a timeout. Here we go. I love this. You don't get a chance very often in high school football or any level to see someone do this, and it's awesome. It's like, we came down here to win. That's what you're telling your players. We came down here to win. We're going for it. You got all the mo. Lovell was celebrating about 4 minutes ago. They were hugging each other on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they're panicking because they could lose this game right here.
Wow. Are they truly going to just go for this?
I love it. I think it's awesome. So that play was 61 yards?
61 yards.
Garber to Richards. 2 point to win a state title. I just think this is insane.
Wow.
This is crazy.
I thought as soon as he made that catch, he had enough for the first down.
Wow. And then at the cutback, as soon as he cut back, Shane, you're thinking, oh, it's a touchdown then for sure.
Former Bighorn head coach Mike McGuire's texting me. He said, you have to go for 2 here. You just have to.
So here's the ball game right here. Here's your state championship. Bighorn goes for 2 with 11 seconds to go to take the lead. Garber takes the snap. Going to go a double reverse. They got a chance to get it. They're going to pass it.
It's Garber.
It's good. Garber caught it. And Bighorn's going to win the championship on the two-point conversion. They ran a reverse pass, and Garber was wide open in the end zone, and the Bighorn Rams are going to win it.
Avon Barney connects with Cooper Garber for the 2-point conversion. Unbelievable.
You're shut out till 11 seconds to go in the game. That's what it is, 7-0. That is crazy.
Do you squib kick this one? You don't.
I kick it out of bounds.
You just kick it out of bounds?
Yeah.
No, because you want some time to come off, don't you?
Yeah, you got to squib kick it. Oh, my goodness. Now, they got 11 seconds. So you just don't, no big kick return. Oh, my. You talk about from the outhouse to the penthouse in 11 seconds. And a great 2-point conversion call. You've got to be kidding me. That is bananas. A reverse pass.
Wow.
A reverse pass to the quarterback. And look at Garber standing all by himself.
It was the Philly special.
It was.
It's exactly what it was.
The Philly special.
The Philly special.
Well, now it's the Bighorn special. If it hands up here, it's the Bighorn special now.
Special.
Yeah, we can call it the Bighorn special now because that was unbelievable. As soon as he threw it, you looked up, and he's
standing all alone.
Like a statue.
Right.
Unbelievable. What a finish. We thought they were cooked, but they got another defensive stop. Lovell was getting ready to celebrate, and they are stunned. And the Bighorn fans are absolutely in oblivion right now. They don't know what to think. Well, 11 seconds left. This ball will probably be kicked on the ground unless he can boom it out of the end zone. You don't want to give Mangus a shot here for sure at the return.
And Lovell still has 1 timeout left as well.
Wow. That just makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up, doesn't it? Man. Boy, they waited.
Cardiac kids?
They waited long enough. 98-yard drive. And they just kind of do a little squib kick down the field. And we're going to get offsides on Bighorn. Somebody got a little bit too anxious.
That's all right. Nothing hurt there.
No, because we know where the kick's going on the ground. It doesn't really, again, you don't want to give Mangus, who's probably their best threat to go the distance on a crazy kickoff return. You just don't want to get it in his hands. Or pooch it up in the air and make one of those guys try to field it, especially the guys with the big numbers. So Garber will kick it again. 8-7 Bighorn on the Range scoreboard. 11 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Squib it along the ground, and the ball is loose. Bighorn has it! Oh, the ball game's going to be over. Lovell could not field the squib kick. The Rams cover it, and the Rams are going to win the championship. Lovell just fell apart at the end. They absolutely fell apart.
Yep.
Wow. Oh, my goodness.
All they have to do,
the second time Lovell got the ball back, all Bighorn has to do is take a knee, so it's victory formation for the Rams. They're going to win it. Can you believe how this went down? There it is. Officially,
Lovell's
it's over.
got one timeout left.
And Bighorn is celebrating. This ball game is over. With 11 seconds to go in the game. No timeouts left. A 98-yard drive with no timeouts left. 61-yard touchdown pass from Garber to Richards. They get the 2-point conversion and win it 8-7. A literal buzzer beater, really, in football. We don't get them very often.
Right.
That is incredible. Look, there's 4 minutes to go in this game. Lovell had the ball, and you're just thinking Bighorn was cooked. And Lovell just could not put him away and then had to give the ball back to him. They had it on the 2-yard line. They still had to be feeling good because Bighorn had it on the 2 with no timeouts. And there was a minute, 19? Something like that left. See what that time on that final drive was. That's crazy. The Bighorn Rams are state champs, and they waited till the very last gasp to do it. With 11 seconds left in the game, they score the touchdown, get the 2-point conversion to win it. And we'll have to call that play. It'll go down in the history books at Bighorn High School as the Bighorn Special, because that was one heck of a call for the 2-point, and the Rams win the Class 2A state championship. What a way to kick off championship weekend. We will get a break. You're listening to Championship Weekend Football on KWYL 1410 AM and 106.9 FM.
Have you been to the showroom at Thompson Master Masons? If you're thinking about doing a masonry project, you need to stop by and check it out. Thompson's located on the corner of Broadway and 11th and Sheridan with a showroom full of brick and stone samples. They offer both man-made and natural stone. As a matter of fact, Thompson Master Masons has the widest selection of stone, block, and brick in town. Wholesale or retail, contact Thompson Master Masons.
The law offices of Chapman, Valdez, and Lansing has offices in Sheridan and Casper ready to protect the freedoms and rights of the citizens of Wyoming. Michael Lansing, McCole Soto, and Wade McCool provide competent local legal counsel focused on small businesses, real estate transactions, guardianships, employee protections, and personal injury. Michael, McCole, and Wade will aggressively, timely, and ethically protect your rights 24/7. Proud to support all local youth activities.
One season, 2 halves, 4 quarters, 1 halftime, 1 final whistle. A season of memories to last a lifetime. Don't let distractions turn those memories into tragedies. Texting while driving is a dangerous distraction. Sending or reading a text takes your eyes off the road for 5 seconds. At 55 miles per hour, that's like driving the length of an entire football field with your eyes closed. Whether you're driving to the game or down the court, WYDOT reminds you to stop the texts and stop the wrecks.
Paid for by WYDOT Federal 402 funding.
When it comes to printed, embroidered, or promotional product needs, there's only one choice in and around Sheridan County. That's Kilpatrick Creations on Brundage Street in Sheridan. Our knowledge and experience puts us ahead of all others. Our expertise guarantees you a quality and affordable product each and every time. Our pricing is fair and consistent, our garment selection is extensive, and our quality is unmatched. So for your next screen printed, embroidered, or promotional product order, go straight to the experts at Kilpatrick Creations. Remember, we're here to make you look good.
Mobile banking is a terrific service with numerous features, and Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union has it. With the Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union mobile banking app, use your smartphone for remote deposit, transferring money, paying bills, making loan payments, and more. Take a picture of a check and deposit it into your account. Mobile banking is fantastic at Sheridan Community Federal Credit Union, 141 South Gould, member NCUA, equal housing lender.
Do you have family coming to town and not enough room in your home to accommodate them? Book them a room at the Candlewood Suites in Sheridan. They'll enjoy features like fully equipped kitchens that include a microwave, full-size refrigerator, dishwasher, stovetop, even pots and pans, and free guest laundry. Did I mention the outstanding views of the Bighorns? Book your reservation with the Candlewood Suites and relax knowing they'll feel right at home. Call the Candlewood Suites 307-675-2100.
You know what they say, if you're not first, you're last. For all your plumbing demands, choose A+ Plumbers and Appliance Repair. commercial, residential, new construction, remodel jobs, and all repairs in between. A-plus plumbers and appliance repair, because they are number one in a number two business. Call 672-9454. That's 672-9454.
In business, in life, and in community, our values matter.
One of First Federal Bank and Trust core values is honesty and integrity above all else, to do the right things for their staff, customers, and community.
First Federal has been investing in our community for 87 years. We invite you to bank with us and see for yourself the positive impact a local bank makes on our community. First Federal Bank and Trust. Our values drive our business. Online at efirstfederal.bank. Member FDIC.
Shop like you mean it this November at Sheridan Motors. It's our Black Friday sales event all month long. Now's the time to check out Sheridan Motors 2022 and 2023 inventory. Experience the new Ram 1500 and Ram Heavy Duty best-in-class power and comfort. Test drive a new Jeep Grand Cherokee L, Jeep Wrangler, or Jeep Gladiator. Find out about new incentives, including special financing offers and bonus cash for those who qualify. Visit Sheridan Motors at 3270 Wrench Drive today.
You have a new prescription to be filled, but where should you go? Hi, this is Bandolin Meyer with Hospital Pharmacy West. Visit us and see what a local hometown pharmacy is like. Keeping all your prescriptions in one place makes it much easier for you, and knowing your medication history helps our pharmacists answer your questions. We look forward to seeing you at Hospital Pharmacy and Hospital Pharmacy West.
Hometown Pharmacy, hometown care at Hospital Pharmacy West.
WWC Engineering is a multidisciplinary professional firm specializing in civil, site, environmental, and land development, mining, oil and gas, and so many more services. Winter puts the brakes on many types of construction work. A well-executed project requires detailed planning, which can take months. Get yourself prepared. The winter is a great time to survey your upcoming projects for the spring. WWC Engineering will be there to take on your toughest jobs. Call 672-0761 or visit wwcengineering.com.
If you're looking for a new bank, we're looking forward to serving you. Hi, this is Nicole Christensen from First Bank of Wyoming. We have a simple promise here, to help our neighbors be financially stronger tomorrow than they are today. We're devoted to keeping that promise because we care deeply about this community, and we want to see it thrive. Let us show you what we mean. Stop by our office at 1470 Sugarland Drive, Suite 2 today. First Bank of Wyoming, Division of Glacier Bank, member FDIC.
This is Dr. Michelle Meehan, and you're listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Well, welcome back, everybody. Well, you can imagine the emotions on both sides. Bighorn played behind all day, down 7-0. Lovell scored in the first quarter, and one time Bighorn stopped him on the 1-yard line on 4th and goal, and Lovell thought they had this ball game won. They were celebrating, the players anyway, were celebrating. The fans were having a good time in the stadium. They punted, pinned the Bighorn Rams at the 3-yard, their own 3-yard line with no timeouts. And Shane, they finally hit the big one. We talked about it all day. It was there all day. They just hadn't made the connection, and they got the connection.
Well, they had drops on some wide open receivers through the first 3 quarters there, and Dawson Richards finally caught one. And with time running out, you thought he would just run out of bounds, but he must have saw something out of the peripheral vision, saw that there was nobody on the other side of the field, and he just cut it back, got one little block, and he walked into the end zone basically untouched. And then Kirk McLaughlin dials up the Bighorn special, a version of the Philly special from the Super Bowl a few years ago, and they pull this thing off 8-7. That was a 8-play, 97-yard drive in a minute 30.
Pros can't even do it.
With no timeouts.
With no timeouts, and a high school team does it. That's pretty amazing.
So it is absolutely that first drive of the game by Lovell, last drive of the game by Bighorn. Those are our only two scores in the entire game. First drive, last drive.
And like the 2-point conversion, football coaches have those plays in the playbook. And you maybe practice them once or twice a week. And, I don't know. But that was just...
Well, take a look. I mean, Lovell is absolutely devastated. Their players...
they're crushed. Well, they're crushed. Look at their history.
They lost last year down here. They lost in the championship game 8-6. This year, They lose again 8-7.
That's a long bus ride back to the basin, baby.
They last year against Lyman, this year against the Bighorn. That's tough. That's a tough pill to swallow, isn't it? And you wonder if their coach is going, I wonder if we should have went for it. I wonder if we should have went for it and not given
fourth and 3, and not give them another chance. But you know what? You gave them another chance.
They were averaging, 4.4 yards a carry today.
Well, that's why you're the head coach to make those decisions.
That's right. That's
right. And I thought the prudent move was to punt. To punt it.
Yeah, for sure.
And you bury him at the 3-yard line.
Bighorn had no timeouts.
No timeouts left. But all day long, all we talked about, they're so close to hitting the big one. They're so close. And they waited till there were 11 seconds left in the game to hit the big one, but they got it. Credit the Bighorn defense for not letting this thing get away from them, because they were on their heels all day, but they started getting stops and gave the offense a chance.
Unbelievable.
A lot of drop passes today, missed connections. Not on the last play, though.
Right.
And then talk about the 2-point conversion. Those coaches have those plays in. Maybe you practice them maybe 3 or 4 times a season. Maybe this week Bighorn tried it a couple times.
Right.
And look, if you pull it off, and it was completely pulled off, Lovell was completely fooled on the play. When I thought he was going to run it in, there was one pursuer that was chasing him, and then he just did the little flip, and you look up, and Garber is like a statue in the end zone and makes the catch, and there's your ball game. Wow. Absolutely incredible. So, I think we're going to get a chance to listen back to that thing on the air. So we're going to take a break right now. We're going to figure out how we're going to do that, and then we'll be right back. Bighorn 8, Lovell 7, your final in the 2A state championship game. What a way to kick off championship weekend. You're listening to Championship Weekend on 1410 KWY on 106.9 FM.
This is David Cook with ERA Care Realty, inviting your kiddos to enter the coloring contest inside our November real estate guide. We had so many entries with our October guide, we're doing it again this month. We have 4 age groups, and each age group will win 3 prizes. Color the turkey inside the real estate guide and drop it off at our office. The ERA Care Realty Real Estate Guide is in racks around town or in the stand in front of our office at 306 North Main in Sheridan.
Are you ready to begin your college journey but aren't sure where to start? Sheridan College will help guide you every step of the way. Stop by anytime Monday through Friday during business hours to meet with an enrollment expert to answer any questions you may have. With over 50 programs to study, there's truly something for everyone. For a complete list of degree programs, go to sheridan.edu. Registration is now open for the spring and summer semesters. Classes begin January 23rd. Sheridan College, begin your journey.
This is David Cook with ERA Care Realty, inviting your kiddos to enter the coloring contest inside our November real estate guide. We had so many entries with our October guide, we're doing it again this month. We have 4 age groups, and each age group will win 3 prizes. Color the turkey inside the real estate guide and drop it off at our office. The ERA Care Realty Real Estate Guide is in racks around town or in the stand in front of our office at 306 North Main in Sheridan.
Hi, this is DJ Dearcorn of First Federal Bank and Trust, and you are listening to Sheridan Media Sports.
Let's set this thing up for we're going to let you hear back how Bighorn ended this thing. But again, there's this old saying. So you're telling me there's a chance. With that much time left, 97 yards away with no timeouts, I would think that many high school teams can pull that off.
Right.
And so the Bighorn kids are like, you know what? You're telling me we got a chance. And they just got it done with a great play, and this is how it sounded. 7-0 Lovell on the range scoreboard. Garber to throw. Need a touchdown. Gonna go deep. Got a man. Oh, it's caught at the 30, 25. This could be it. It's going to be a Rams touchdown. Oh, my. Richards with the catch, and now they're an extra point away from a tie, or do you go for 2? Well, they went for 2, my friends.
They went for 2.
Lovell called the timeout, knowing that's probably what was going to happen. And we'll call it the Bighorn Special. You can rename that one. I mean, that's one of those things. Wow. What a way to win it.
That's fun, huh?
You know, how exciting. We talked about, obviously, the devastation of Lovell. But what about the Bighorn fans sat there all day, as we did, and you're just waiting and waiting and waiting and disappointment, thinking, come on. And They did it.
Yeah, they pulled it out. I still wondering how they did it, but
they did it.
They all showed composure. They stuck together and they got the job done.
Unbelievable! Wow, that'll go down in history as one of the greatest championship. Look, Bighorn's got a lot of championships. Bighorn's won a bunch of championships.
That's their fifth
This is going to be one of the greatest.
Yeah.
This is going to be one of the greatest championships. Oh, my goodness. Everybody had to make plays. They made plays when they had to. The defense was terrific today when it looked like Lovell was just going to push them around all over the field. And they started getting stops and forced a couple of punts, forced some turnover on downs on fourth down. And they did it at the end, forcing Lovell to punt, and then made it happen with all that 97-yard magic. And they got the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to win it. Oh, boy. Well, I can say, my friend, we got another game to do tomorrow, but that's a hell of a way to kick off the weekend.
Hey, that's a great start.
Unbelievable.
We got another game coming up next with
the 3A championship.
Game. You know, in this game, Cody has not been challenged all year long, but their best player broke his collarbone in the first quarter last week in the semis and is not going to get to play today. Luke Talich, who, after Colson Kuhn might be the best football player in the state of Wyoming, he's being recruited by everyone. 6'3", 195, runs a 10-800. Kid's not going to get to play today, and so you never know what's going to happen in a game like that. But
I was talking to Mike Thompson, who's been on the Cody coaching staff forever. I was talking to Mike last night. I've known him for a long time, and he told me what happened. And they beat Star Valley at Star Valley 35-25 the first time they played, and he said, you know what, nothing we can do. We just got to go out and play and see what happens. I mean, they have a good enough club, I think.
They do. They really do.
So we'll see how that one goes down. And then all we have left, wow, what a victory today for the Bighorn Rams.
Are we looking forward to tomorrow now?
Tomorrow, the 4A championship. We'll start our broadcast at about 3:20 tomorrow afternoon, and we'll start that about 3:20 tomorrow. The first Federal Bank and Trust pregame show with the Sheridan Broncs, and they will take on their nemesis from Cheyenne East. We kick it off at 4 o'clock, and again, we'll have it for you on 1410 KWYO, 106.9 FM, and for Shane Parker.